this yet. I know the story, but KLLI just, was it Ryan over there? Sent me this news release from the Cowboys. It's a letter from Jerry Jones.
Oh, what's he going to say now? Other than the obvious.
Sorry. Oh, it's not long. Commissioner Roger Goodell, yes, notified Adam Jones of the Dallas Cowboys today that he is suspended indefinitely without pay as a result of his most recent violation of the NFL personal conduct policy. Jones will miss, you know what? That'll be a statement from Jerry Jones. I think this is just a statement about Jones.
Okay, but he's going to miss 4 games without pay at least, and then maybe...
Jones will miss at least the next 4 games. Commissioner, what is it?
Goodell.
Will determine the final length of the suspension following the Cowboys' Week 11 game against Washington on November 16th. Maybe you should back off on betting on the Cowboys for a year, John.
Possibly. God.
I tried telling you that yesterday.
Well, I know.
Well, you know what? Anything was going to come from the Pac-Man thing. There was no police report filed.
No.
Well, no, I agree with that. I'm just saying, in principle, betting on the Cowboys has not been kind to JD. Perhaps look at a different team.
Not yet.
Especially with all this.
Hold on. The decision on whether Jones can return to play will be based on Jones's strict compliance with his NFL and Dallas Cowboys treatment, as well as evaluations of Jones' progress will be provided to Commissioner Goodell by clinical experts retained by the NFL.
Therapy. He's going to go.
Why do you need clinical experts? Man beat up his own bodyguard.
This is proof from the league that he's the Cowboys crazy dude.
And that's somebody that you really want in the NFL.
I guess, but they got to have rules. You have to be able to control.
They're playing football.
I know.
Some of them are thugs, some aren't. You want to have some thugs on there to intimidate the other players.
It's embarrassing,
And
though.
if you're out,
obviously.
Pac-Man was a cornerback?
Yes.
Oh, oof.
What?
Wound up.
Why? If you're out.
What?
You were starting to say, if you're out.
You want the thugs to intimidate the other teams.
Yeah.
You need that guy. You need the crazy guy.
If he's, who do the cornerbacks go after?
Wide receivers.
All right. If you have to catch you a wide receiver.
Yes.
What better intimidation? Because the wide receiver, instead of trying to focus on the ball, because all they're supposed to do when they're running,
right,
they're going to worry about Waka Waka coming up behind them.
Waka Waka? My thing is he crazy on the field, or is this just off the field? Is he just a normal guy once he hits the turf?
Well, it makes no difference if you're a wide receiver and you got some guy coming up your ass who beats up his own buddies. I'm going to have lots and lots of trepidation.
Well, if he does that, if he's crazy on the field, like Charlie Waters used to.
It doesn't matter if he's crazy on the field. He's crazy off the field, and you never know.
I guess, but the league obviously has to have rules. And
he doesn't care about the laws of the land. What does he care about the laws of the NFL?
But the NFL cares. Obviously, the Cowboys weren't going to do anything. They were going to turn their back like they always do and go, he's playing football.
There was no police report.
They don't have to have.
There was no charges filed.
Don't have to have charges.
Well, for the NFL, Jerry Jones might, just to avoid any type of legal nature.
No, he could pay. The worst thing that happened is...
Well, plus it wasn't the Cowboys that put him on notice anyway. It was the Goodell. Good night. Let me finish reading this. I think all of this is all old news. Jones was in clinical experts.
He's going to have therapy. It's going to make it look like we've talked to him.
Let me go back and read it. Will be based on Jones' strict compliance with his NFL and Dallas Cowboys treatment plans, as well as on evaluations of Jones' progress that will be provided to Commissioner Goodell by clinical experts retained by the NFL. Man beats up his buddies.
I know, but we have to...
Some guy that's out there to watch him and protect him, Pac-Man beat him up.
Yes.
Why do you need a clinical expert?
Because what they want to do is they want to show that they've taken the effort and the energy to sit him down and talk to a therapist and go, hey, there's a lot of money on the line. Can you just be crazy on the field?
I will not.
And when you're in bars or restaurants or clubs,
I'm on a tear.
Well, you can't be on a tear outside. Otherwise, you're not going to get to play football. And now you can sit out for 4 weeks.
What difference does it make what I do outside of the stadium?
It does. Obviously, the NFL thinks it does.
I'm there to play football. What I do with the rest of my time is of no concern concern to you whether I'm out drinking or eating power pellets.
All right, sit home for 4 weeks and think about that. And I have the power.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Give me a lot of free time. How do you think I'll fill it?
Screw up more, and you won't play again. You will never play again.
I'm going to make you guys look even worse. I got issues.
You can't handle your booze.
Talking to me or about him? Jones was involved in an alcohol-related physical altercation at a Dallas hotel on October 8th that resulted in hotel employees calling the police. Commissioner Goodell, in today's letter to Jones, called it a continuation of a disturbing pattern of behavior and clearly inconsistent with the conditions I set for your continued participation in the NFL.
Had this been a first-time deal or never no problems before, this would never have.
Wasn't even a. Well, if the police didn't file a report, there were no charges. It wasn't really even a bar fight.
Well, clearly he has a pattern of this, and you have to stop it now before something serious happens. You look at a guy like Eddie Balfour went down. We got in a little scuffle one time. Nothing was said about it because
the Ernest C. Bass guy,
yes,
from the SARS.
Mm-hmm. Well, he got a little scuffle one night, and he got thrown out of the hotel. Police were called. Nothing happened because it was his first time getting in trouble with the cops.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, that's the first time I know about it.
Well, here's the deal.
There couldn't have been too much damage if the Stars didn't do anything. Will you please let me read the rest of this letter? Jones was suspended for the entire 2007 season for multiple violations of the NFL personal conduct policy. And reinstating Jones on August 28th of this year, Commissioner Goodell said the player's participation in the NFL depends on demonstrating that he can conduct himself in a socially responsible manner, avoiding any other conduct that brings disrespect to him, his team, or the NFL. You thought wrong, dudes.
Well, this is also, there are a lot of people who think Goodell is not particularly fond of the Cowboys and them not handling and punishing their players on their own. Because they said he didn't like the way Tagliabue, the former commissioner, handled it during the 90s and some of the problems the Cowboys had then, and that he's probably going to be extra hard on anything that goes on with the Cowboys just because of that.
I don't care.
You don't care on what level?
I don't care. I don't care what he does. We don't really care what the players do off the field.
It just makes for good ink. It makes for good press. Makes for people.
We don't really care what people do for the most part. You got Mike Tyson, who was convicted of rape, right?
Oh, yeah. Served time.
Still had pay-per-view events, boxing events. People still went out.
People want to see somebody that's crazy be crazy in the ring. I mean, you're right.
All right. Well, then set up a happy hour right before the Cowboy game, and then just send the Pac-Man out there.
Again, as long as you perform on the field, everything will be forgotten in time. It's just the NFL commissioner going, all right, I'll take over since you guys can't seem to handle him. And Jerry Jones has got to be throwing his hands up going, I have 4 people watching you. 4! I'm paying for them. And you beat one up.
Was
any more news other than the thing I just...
What? Good news.
What?
Dallas Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones made no secret he wanted to add a receiver opposite Terrell Owens in the offseason. It just took until the final moments before the trade deadline to get it done, which was 23 minutes ago.
Did we get Roy?
The Cowboys today acquired UTX Roy Williams from the Detroit Lions for 1st, 3rd, and 6th round picks in 2009, while the Lions will kick back their 7th rounder in 2009.
The same guy that got eaten by a tiger?
That's Roy Horn.
Oh.
No.
Who did we get?
Well, we already had Roy Williams. Why'd we get him again?
No, we got Roy Williams on defense that played for OU.
Shut up! Who did we get?
We got the guy ate by the tiger. How about that? No, Roy Williams. He's wide receiver for the Detroit Lions. Now we've got him.
He's a stud.
What does that mean?
He's one hell of a receiver.
He went to UT.
Well, why wouldn't you call him a hell of an athlete instead of a stud, Bag?
That's a common term in sports.
Maybe in the locker room when you're naked.
You're quite a stud. Thank you. That's my best side, I think.
Let me show you my profile. Hang on, let me stick my finger in my ass for a minute. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a flashlight. I can give you a
I hate the stud show.
No, I'm going to pass.
Wait, hang on a second. Give me a flashlight. See the shadow?
Yeah, I see it.
It's a Popeye.
I don't want to see any more.
All right, so we got Roy Horn.
Williams.
Yeah.
Well, JD's right. I thought we had Roy Williams.
We do.
That's defense, Roy Williams. Now we
got two Roy Williams?
Yes. Along with a multitude of Joneses. If your last name is Williams or Jones, or if your name is just Roy Williams or last name Jones, you have a good chance of being a Dallas Cowboy.
There's a lot of confusion that's going to go along with this. How are they going to differentiate on the field?
Well, because one's on offense, one's on defense.
And it also helps right now. Roy Williams on defense is injured.
So we got a Vance and Coy player. Like when they screwed us on the Dukes of Hazzard.
Pretty much.
No.
Or Bo and Luke.
That ain't the Bo and Luke. That's Vance and Coy.
We know better.
You slipped a Roy Williams on me.
So when does he start playing for us?
It wouldn't surprise me if we just got him. We just got the rights to
him. Hang on. Is he what does he play?
Wide receiver.
All right. So we're still out at cornerback.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And technically we're out 2 because Terrence Newman had his sports hernia operation.
Who's going to play that position? What did I play when I was with the Cowboys?
Cornerback, special teams.
All right.
Played a little safety on occasion.
You're a cornerback. Why do you have to keep asking what the cornerback does?
It's been 25, 30 years.
It's the same position.
I didn't play a lot.
Maybe there's a reason for that. You didn't know what you were supposed to be doing.
I also got hit a lot. I've got that subdural hematoma.
No, you didn't get hit a lot.
He did. One more concussion could kill him.
He's the guy that tackles people.
He's the Zach Thomas from the 70s Cowboys.
No idea what that is.
I don't know either, but I'm sure a lot of smart people got it.
That made Trey giggle.
Many times I was almost blinded just from Raphael Septien.
Oh, my God. That was in a hotel room. According to you. No.
Maybe if I go back, I can get a room next to somebody that's not quite as pushy.
You never played for the Cowboys. Raphael Septien never drilled holes in your wall and put his wiener through and asked for special favors in the middle of the night so he could sleep. It never happened.
Kiss it.
I'm not kissing it.
Don't kiss it.
Put it away.
I know sleepy.
Just take a nap.
I know kick ball.
We have to get up in the morning, play. Okay, one time, and I mean it once. All right, now put it away. Good night. What?
Thank you.
I hate this team. What is it now? What?
It's back.
Once. No, put it away. No more. Good night. Thank you. Good night. Jesus, okay, good night. What is it now?
It's all right.
It's all right.
All right, so we got Roy Williams and a Roy Williams. Pac-Man's out. Romo's out. Brad Johnson's in. Matt 80's out $1,700.
Yeah. And Matt McBriar's out.
Oh, heartbroken.
Who is that?
It's our Pro Bowl punter.
Yeah.
He got his...
Oh, he's the one that got nailed in this last game?
First punt in his career that's ever been blocked, and he breaks his foot on it.
Oh, I was going to say he got, broken foot. I know he got hurt, but...
Was there... I only heard the tail end of the story. Was there more damage to Romo than was originally thought?
Right now, all I've heard is still that it's just a fractured pinky.
Yeah. Because Greg Ellis, I heard a sound clip from him, and he said he didn't know it was that bad. So I thought possibly there was something else that was released.
You can't throw with a broken finger. You can't wrap it up. You can't tape it to the other one like you said, make it a little cup. You can't do that. He has to have complete stability of that hand. 4 weeks. And now we have Pac-Man out for at least 4 weeks.
No, I don't think you're going to see Pac-Man again.
Really?
Well, they said the initial report I heard was suspended indefinitely. Normally, that doesn't leave a lot of options.
What's he waiting for? Well, and the other thing he said...
Well, probably legally they're going to have to go back, have the clinical experts ask, did you beat up your bodyguard?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
All right, this man... And that way you've got something to point out.
Okay, you had some legal...
The way it comes across is that they'll probably take this 4 weeks of indefinite suspension before Goodell revisits it. They'll probably try to dig deeper in an investigation, and basically they'll come to a conclusion then. So really over the next 4 weeks, he's basically in a big fat timeout.
Well,
until they decide what to ultimately do.
I think they're going to give him the option to go to rehab, see if he can address his alcohol problem.
No, don't send a man to crazy dude rehab.
I think that's when they say treatment, evaluate his treatment. I think that's what they're kind of alluding to.
Now,
well, you don't want people to think that he's gone through rehab and then put him back on the field, because now he's docile. JD's right.
What?
He wants you a maniac out there. Whether he does anything or not, It's just the fact that the potential is there.
If he's crazy on the field and doesn't embarrass the team. Is alcohol really that big of an issue? Is that
It is with
dry?
me.
Well, I'm talking about with him.
All right.
I know that was one of Goodell's stern deals, the reinstating him, is that there shall be no
Alcohol-related incidents.
Yeah, so obviously, and whatever they did the investigation before they suspended him for a year, that was an issue.
All right. Well, I think people have jumped to too many conclusions, but if they want to make him sit out for a while, I have no control over this.
No. The NFL commissioner is just going to make a point.
He's going to make an example.
Do this. Make an example, exactly.
Well, and here's the thing. Like Russ mentioned, there's no police report or anything technically official that something happened. So he's just going on, eyewitness reports. But there's no police report. So really, I think this is as severe as the commissioner could make it at this time.
Well, if contractually the NFL can do whatever they want, they'll do their own investigation. They go, yeah, he beat up his own bodyguard after we told him to knock this crap off. So that's going to have to be our decision. We warned him. He did it anyway. We gave him a few different chances. He doesn't seem to listen well. Send him to the NBA. Let him beat them up for a while.
Put him in hockey.
The morning news said the NFL...
You don't mind if I say something, do you?
Excuse me.
Thank you. If you could shut up just for half a second. Do we need a break? 3. All right, you got 3 minutes. Ramble.
It said morning news said that the NFL sent their investigators down here to interview the hotel people, the police that were called, him, his bodyguards, and everything. And that's whatever they learned. That's what they.
He hit me.
Well, did you talk like this before he hit you?
Yes.
I'm just going to wonder how
I
hard
used to be a Shakespearean.
you used to be what?
You basically.
I did Shakespearean actor?
Yeah. He did it to me.
Where did I say
I
Shakespeare?
didn't say yeah. He did it.
No.
I didn't up here and go, whatever you do.
Maybe that's where you got hit. You probably shouldn't say that.
I don't know what I say.
I don't know what you said. I heard
He
in the official report. Well, all right.
hit me.
He hit you. I got it. Well, what are you going to do? I would say...
Yesterday.
So they did do their own investigation.
Yes.
All right.
Always got a mean punch.
I never say nothing. That's more good.
Yeah.
Got a break there? Yeah. All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Daniel, go ahead.
All right, traffic right now brought to us by Chicken Express. Right now, Fort Worth 35 southbound after Keller Hicks. That's actually closed due to an accident, and then has everyone backed up to 407. In Richardson, 75 northbound before you get to Renner Road, there's an accident in the carpool lane. Now we've got in Dallas 2 problems on the tollway. One is the tollway southbound. That's the ramp to 635 westbound. That is an accident there. As you go, again, from the tollway southbound ramp to 635 westbound, and also the right lane on 635 underneath the tollway is also blocked with traffic slow from Preston. Also, the other problem on the tollway, this one northbound at Royal Lane, the right lane is blocked because an 18-wheeler is stuck under the canopy. I guess you didn't see the height sign. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. All right, 70 for the low tonight, then enjoy the warm weather. Turning cooler tomorrow. Should only be 71 for our high. We have 80 now at Live 105.3.
Is that Big Stacy? Yes, boss.
Hey, boss man. the NFL wouldn't have been down here trying to investigate why Pac-Man had a fight with his bodyguard, why the bodyguard got his ass whooped. They'd have been down here investigating why I whooped Pac-Man's ass.
Anybody know what he just said?
No.
What are you talking about?
I said they were...
I know what you said. What do you mean?
I said there wasn't no way Pac-Man would have been to whoop my ass in no bathroom.
Why would he go after you?
He would after his bodyguard already. I mean, yeah, if I'd have been his bodyguard,
all right,
he'd been whooping me.
Did I not hear that, or he not say?
He didn't say that part.
Stupid. You. Yeah, if I don't even know what his bodyguard, any of them look like, or where they got them.
Well, you know, they're probably just average-looking, bodybuilder guys.
You know, Stacy?
No, I had never seen him.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Are we done with the Pac-Man thing?
I think so for now, at least. I mean, you know,
nothing's going to change. Probably for 4 games and beyond.
He's out. We've got a lot of very big guys out right now on a team that wasn't doing that great with everybody healthy.
Well, there's nothing that's going to change.
No.
I guess I'll suit up.
For what? You didn't play with them then. You're not playing with them now.
I got a lot better shot now.
Got a point. They need as much help as they can get.
All right.
We'll just change your name. You'll be good to go.
To what?
Either last name Jones or full name Roy Williams.
Oh, we got another one. Sweet.
What about Walt Garrison?
No.
Walt's back.
Bring him back? Awesome. Yeah. When he was in the studio, I think he could still play. He looked rough and tumble. He was great.
Walt Garrison.
He's one of the few that really...
Randy White.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I saw him at a restaurant one night. Except for, some graying, he looks as demonic as he did when he was playing.
Very menacing, yeah. Preston Pearson, I saw him recently. Great shape.
And actually, Randy White actually almost looks like he's in better shape, at least aesthetically. Like, he looks more cut now than than in his playing days.
Yeah, he was wearing a short-sleeve shirt, and you could see all his veins. All of them.
Well, again, you just keep working out. You stay in shape. Those guys, some of them look...
I can't fathom to piss somebody like that off and just have him grab you and squeeze your head like it's ripe.
Don't just look at you over the scrimmage line and go, I'm coming. There's nothing you can do.
In about 3 seconds, I'm stepping over that line of scrimmage, and I'm going to ingest you.
That was good. I would quit my career right there. I quit.
You just stand up and walk off?
Don't hit me. I have no helmet. He's talking to me.
The first player in NFL history, J.D. Ryan, leaves the field waving his white underwear.
Scared me. Out of here.
Scary thing. Money. He's intimidating Randy White just to sit next to him and talk about happy things. Because you want to make sure you keep everything the even keel, because you don't know what his hot points are. Dude, just tell me what your buttons are so I don't mash none of them.
What'd you just say?
Bye. What is it, Trey?
Scary thing is, I've heard him say he's not sure if he could play in today's NFL.
Why not?
He's big enough or fast enough.
He's as big as anybody that I've seen.
Oh, no. He's I bet on average, he's probably, Dan, 3 inches shorter and about 50 pounds lighter than...
How about we get him up here, we get a stopwatch and see how long it takes for him to eat you out. I don't mind.
I'm not saying he couldn't kill me. I'm just saying, and this, I've heard him say this. That's how drastically different the league is now than it was 30 years ago.
Have you seen him in person, like in the last couple of years?
It was about 2 years ago.
That's about when I saw him.
He's right, though, because it's a different era of player. Now it's the quarterback. Hell, look at Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson's like 6'4", 6'5". You have quarterbacks that are 260 pounds. A running back for the Giants is 6'4".
Well, how big is Romo?
I think he's 6'2", 2.5", 6'3".
What's he weigh?
My guess would be a couple hundred. And he's considered to be a small quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
Running back for the Giants is 6'4", 265.
Well, I'm 6 foot, almost a couple 100 pounds. 6'1" if they let me play in my boots.
You're looking at 50 years of age.
You want to put cleats on your boots?
All right.
It's a true cowboy.
Endorsement from Tony Lama.
Yeah.
You're out there on the field, no mouth guard, but a cheek full of chaw.
Yeah, for both minutes you'd be on the field. You'd be a great endorsement.
Mr. Pence, let's get it on. Come on, let's go. I'm hopped up on nicotine.
All right. I would actually just love to see you just suited up in the outfit, all the pads and everything.
I'll pull up some of my older pictures.
Oh, my God. I don't know, older. Yeah, pull one up. I'd be very interested to see that. You in your uniform. I'm sure this all over the Internet. Every player that's ever been with the Cowboys is on the Internet.
Not necessarily true.
Well, certainly someone as popular as
Get off of me.
Why?
Get off.
All right.
Anything else before we get to news?
Yes.
What?
Let's see here. Russ, I've got a question for you. How did you pick the idiot moderators for the debates? If you're going to stick the morons and mumblers in there, why not just have Don Imus do it? I don't think Tom Brokaw was an idiot, unless he just has that speech issue.
Yeah, Brokaw wasn't as bad this last go-round.
No, but he didn't talk as much either.
Well, he also didn't have control of the candidates because
That's
Obama, I think McCain stayed pretty much within his time parameters. Obama would run long, red light flashing in his mug. He don't stop.
No, I got a point to make, and you don't get called down. You're going to keep doing it.
They were both guilty of that.
McCain went over?
Oh, yeah, they both did the whole night.
Oh. Well, I mean, at a certain point, McCain looks at Brokaw. Well, he's letting that one go over.
No. Just have a big switch. You go, all right, mic's off. Done.
I don't know if I'm doing Brokaw or Imus. See what comes out.
Okay.
Good evening from the Jimmy Hoffa University in Hemphead, New York. I'm Don Imus from the RFD channel.
Great. How do we get this guy?
Very important moment in our history and our future.
Yeah, we know.
I was chosen as a moderator for my hundreds of years of broadcasting. So welcome to the final presidential debate sponsored by the Commission on Presidential Debates.
Way to keep things moving.
And then the biggest reason you can't have Imus because the debate's supposed to be 90 minutes, not 90 days.
Introduction would be at least that long.
Senators Obama and McCain. Why am I doing Brokaw or Imus?
They're a little bit close.
Welcome you both to the hallowed halls of the Hofbrau. I'll briefly cover
Briefly cover anything.
the rules of the debate. Here's what they are.
Okay.
I'll ask a question and you'll answer it. When a red light goes off, you'll shut the up. Now, first for you, Senator McCain.
That's the question.
How do you feel about the Apache Treaty of 1852? It was the beginning of my career, and I've always been interested in that.
We don't care.
All right, then. Senator Obama.
No.
Can we please address the amendment to the Cherokee Treaty in 1868? Because we took their whole Cherokee nation. Put them on a reservation.
Oh, God. He's not going to do the lyrics.
Took away their ways of life.
Yeah.
Tomahawk and a bowie knife. I'll address this next question to you, Senator McCain, only because I don't want to tangle with the blacks again. Can you please explain the reasoning behind the Emancipation Proclamation?
Oh, God.
That one befuddles me.
Oh.
All right, then, let me ask you one more question,
Okay.
Kemosabe.
Oh, God.
You think a Chief Wild Eagle should have had more lines than Wrangler Jane and F Troop?
I have no idea what you're talking about. The director just killed himself in the booth.
I was a big fan of Wrangler Jane and F Troop. Oh, her and Agarn. Larry Storch, one of the great comics of our time.
We'll take a quick commercial break.
No, I got more things to talk about.
Please don't.
All right.
Thank you.
I also like Cisco Kid.
Oh, God. Can we get to the debate? Well, that's really what we're here for.
I'm not.
Time's running out.
Yeah, right there. Could I please have one of the interns bring me over a new neckerchief? All right, I got nothing else. You ready to start news?
Yeah, I'm just wondering why he needs a new neckerchief.
Well, it's just like
What's the rule on that one?
Elvis used to get that. James Brown. Sometimes I sweat. Old man neck and things like that.
Old man neck sweat.
Okay. You want legal ID here?
Yeah.
Not for this station, you know. All right, 4 o'clock at KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by the Nissan Truck Booth at the State Fair of Texas, where actually I'll be this Saturday doing my show live from 4 to 7 p.m. That's at the State Fair of Texas at the Nissan Truck Booth at the Outdoor Truck Pavilion.
Did you guys find anybody to run down all the games in the midway? Because somebody called last year and gave us all the ends on some of the games, but I forgot them all.
I did.
Now, the one with the BB gun and the star, that one you've always known, you shoot a circle around it instead of trying to shoot the star out.
And you can't cut it off at the top. Somebody said
initially you could,
but they
until we talked about it on the air, and Chloe went out there to the game and.
Oh yeah, it looks like they had like new rules posted above the on the board,
like handwritten.
Yes, and you could tell it was kind of fresh. And my roommate was a little drunk, got in a little argument with the guy running it all.
They gonna let a drunk guy have a BB gun? Because that chain on the end of it really ain't that taut.
No, you can spin around.
Yeah, he just got a little saucy with the guy and started talking trash back and forth. And I was like, "Shut up, let's just go." No, hang on a second.
Did you bring up cutting the the star off right at the top, so you're not shooting around the star? You just make a line straight across and little star drops.
Yeah, and he said, "But she could tell Mr. Radio guy that those rules don't apply."
Why would that change? That's the rule. You shoot the target until the star is gone. Well, whether you shoot it out or you just cut the top off of it and it falls.
I believe they can change the rules as they want to. We're going to make it where you have to go around the star versus just cutting it off the top.
All right, so did you find anybody or not?
The answer is no. I've called the state fair, talked to a lady out there that's in charge of all that. She immediately got very defensive. I said, lady...
Well, this is how to win. We're not asking if it's a scam. Obviously, they're out there to make money.
I think she thought she didn't know me and didn't know the show. She probably thought we were trying to get her in some kind of a sting operation where all of our games are legitimate. Lady, I know they are. I just want somebody to tell us how to win the basket game or to pick up the bottle with the ring and all that. She goes, well, they're all legitimate. I said, I understand that. We just want somebody that can talk to us about the games.
Did you ask her how you got screwed out of $60 with the balloon dart game?
No, that's not as much as the game as that's the guy. You'd have to get that guy to tell you how to do that. How to do that quick 3 or 4 free, and then you go from there.
Well, obviously, the shtick with that one is stepping up to the bigger prize, because you had a chance at any point to stop, take your small gift, and go back to your car that's no longer there.
Just one more balloon, and you can get that. It's a great big tiger. Oh, pop the balloon. Well, now, just for $10 more, what with that? Oh, I'm sorry. The rules have changed. I'm terribly sorry.
I need you I don't want to do an IMS. I need you to spin around twice.
Where does it say that?
So I put up the new sign.
Well, they did that with the shoot out the star game. But anyway,
now let me ask you this: every time you actually hit one of the balloons, do they pop?
Yeah,
because I've heard some of the darts aren't quite as sharp as the rest of them.
The darts are a little, they're not. Well, first of all, they don't give you a very, very sharp dart because you think, you hit somebody with it, and then the balloons they say maybe are a little underinflated, so they'll bounce off just a little bit.
Okay. But if you hit it dead on, you hit it hard enough, you're going to pop it.
You're going to pop it, and then you're going to drop another $20 for another 3 darts.
But through that, he started with free darts.
Free darts.
And then charged you for the next batch.
Right.
Gave you some more free ones.
Yes.
Because at that point, probably after you paid and you got nothing, thought the only way I'm going to keep him is to give him some more for free.
Sure.
Because that's the way that you sell stuff.
He did. Every time I started to walk away going, okay, this is the last one I'm throwing, he'd go, all right, 3 more free. I went, free. Yes, free. Hands them to me. I go, all right, I'm out.
All right. Well, that's his way of keeping you standing there because he knows he's already spent all his money. The only way for me to keep him here is not to ask for more cash. I'll just give him some more stuff for free.
And some of the games are just hard. The ball in the basket thing, that's just...
You mean the peach basket?
Yeah, peach basket and the ball, that's just hard. I mean, the way they have it bounced and the bottom of the basket is bowed out, so it's an automatic spring. You put it in there, bounces out.
Okay. Oh, Dan, you have the story on all the people that got towed I heard that on KLLI, the towing company.
Yeah, what now?
I think the limit the city of Dallas set on it is like $125 for towing.
Okay.
I think they charged $150, $160.
So there was,
and I think KLLI asked why. That's what we charge.
Why can't they just sit? You know, it's our company. We can charge whatever we want.
You've got limits set by the city of Dallas that you can't go over this, so it doesn't turn into some type of, would it be usury?
Yeah.
Or even possibly blackmail. You ain't got a couple $100, you ain't got no Hyundai. Yeah, I don't care if you got a job.
So the city can set that. All right, so they were just basically bumping
But there was no response from the tow truck company short of, that's what we charge.
You don't like it? Well, you can't do that, obviously. So send somebody down there with the city.
Well, the city said that the entire thing, unless something's changed today, that this is all civil. Even though you had, I'm going to guess the whole thing was a screw job, and somebody brought the towing company in, possibly unknowing. Hey, we got all these cars, we need them towed. Look at this. They're sitting here and it says no parking.
The signs we just put up after we motioned everybody in.
Well, what I'm saying is the tow truck company might not have known that they just stuck those up, went in and went, payday.
Sure. And they probably do that, on a regular basis.
But what's going to get them screwed is they charge more than what the city set the limit for. Well, the city doesn't take into account, raising fuel cost and people not happy when you tow their car and ugly words.
Doesn't matter. That's the limit. The limit's 150 or whatever.
I don't know how they're going to go back and address that.
I got the story.
Well, hang on a second. What is line 2?
She used to work at an amusement park where they have these type of games.
Okay. Is it Tessa?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Yeah, I used to work at Six Flags Dart Game.
All right, hang on. Slow down.
Sorry.
I hit the delay and I bleeped out where you work, just on the outside chance you lie to me and I get sued.
Okay.
All right, so you worked at an amusement park.
Yes.
All right.
And we were doing the dart game, and there was a little kid that came up, and they threw it, and I had my back turned, and it actually got stuck in my leg.
Oh. Well, that wasn't where I thought this was going. So where you used to work, they used the good darts.
Yes, apparently.
Well, what did you get? You get a Scooby-Doo for that one?
No, I just got a pat on the back and said, be careful next time.
No, you meant the kid.
Wear your goggles.
You had to wear, hang on, you had to wear goggles?
Yeah, you have to wear goggles in that game.
Why are they just worried about your eyes? Why you wouldn't bubble wrap or something?
I have no idea. They just said they wouldn't let us work it. They saw us and we weren't wearing the goggles, and they'd take us out, and it was, I don't know what it was, but I think more people got stuck in the arm and in the leg than in the face, so.
Well, you're not going to win anything anyway.
No.
I don't know why they wouldn't just stick up some quick plexiglass shield and, you step to the left, like when the dentist x-rays you, pussy goes out in the hall. That's always reassuring.
I'll be over here. What's the matter with you staying in here with me?
Stay in there.
Why am I in here alone?
Don't look at that. There's something about that. I know the reasoning. But it's something about them stepping out of the room because whatever they're doing to you obviously isn't very safe.
Is this completely safe? Because you keep leaving me in here by myself, and I'm thinking you're the doctor.
That's right.
Well, why'd you come back in here?
Oh, no.
Why are you there?
There's radiation in there.
Why are you doing it to me?
You're the one with the effed up teeth. My teeth are fine. That's why I don't glow.
You do that nice lead vest to lay on top of you.
I never get a lead vest.
You don't?
No. Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Notice everybody's nodding their head.
Everybody?
Yeah.
I never got no lead vest.
Turn the lights off. See if you glow.
Get a flashlight.
They just stick the X-ray machine about a foot from my head and just cook.
No, it's on chain. It goes around your neck.
No, I never got that. Are you jacking me?
I swear to God.
Well, God.
Yeah, it's like the big lead apron.
No, never saw one of those.
Ever?
No.
Wow.
Well, that's what happens when you get your teeth done in the Grove.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I go to the same dentist for 20 years. What? I didn't realize every time I went in, I was getting zitzed.
He goes back behind the curtain. He's going to fall for it again. Yeah.
If you'll hold on for a second, I need to put my life vest on.
You have one of those for me? Because I've been in here.
No, I only got one.
Can I have it?
Nope.
We're not even in here.
Well, why don't you show up next time without pencils? I gotta hand everything out to you.
This doesn't really seem fair.
Well, it's not. Ow. All right, did we start news?
No.
I do the story on the towing.
The company that towed cars from a private lot near the fairgrounds Saturday has spoken out. What they claim may surprise you. Dallas police say they received about 100 complaints from people who were directed into a lot Saturday by workers wearing orange vests who took their money only to find their cars had been towed. Lone Star Towing Company Vice President Lloyd Robertson says they are also the victims here, even though they not only kept the money, they admittedly charged more than the city allows for towing. They charged $186 while the city puts the limit at $135. Robertson says the reason they charged $186 is, quote, that is what other cities charge.
I got your car!
And Robertson went on to say it was a total of 26 cars, not over 100 that their company towed.
Well, still one is going to be an issue if you went $30, $40 over the city limit. And if your explanation is, that's what we charge.
Other people charge. They do that in L.A. all the time.
Are those about the towing? Okay. How we doing, Chloe?
Breaking 6.
Yes, Don.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I only got 6 minutes. Yes, Michelle.
Yes. Is there a chance that you think the towing company could be in on it?
Well, they could be, but the way they're playing this out, the only thing that's right now it sounds like they're on the hook for it is the fact that they charged more than they were supposed to. Still could have had this lot where a bunch of guys found an empty lot, got them some vests, parked cars, hung up some signs, and then called this towing company and said, we got a bunch of people sitting out here.
You won't believe this.
Violate the law.
Take your time. We haven't got all the no parking signs up yet. So
yeah.
Slow.
Well, that's why I thought maybe that the towing company could be involved in it.
Maybe, maybe not. That's if there's an investigation.
There is.
Oh, there is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The city,
right, thanks, Michelle.
The last line says the city is investigating. So obviously, be really curious to see how this plays out, what they discover.
You've got a legitimate business that's I doubt seriously you're going to go that far knowing that you're going to get busted.
Yeah, I'm sure you have to be licensed by the state or somebody to you can't just buy a tow truck and go out and haul cars off, because really that's GTA.
Yes, it would be. Actually.
Just because I got a tow truck and it's got my name on it.
I think they're licensed by the state, and you're not going to risk that.
Hang on. Trey, you're shaking your head?
I mean, it wasn't until a couple of years ago that the city actually required them to have carry licenses. I'm not sure how in-depth you have to go to get a tow truck company, and I really don't know. I'm just curious who owned that lot. I think that'll tell a lot.
Well, if it was a vacant lot and was fenced off, and you just had some
I'd buy it.
Entrepreneurs show up with flashlights and vests, who's going to know? If it's been sitting there vacant for a while, nobody ever... If I'm the owner, I'm not going to go check on the lot, make sure anything's going on. Nothing's on it. It's a lot.
Game starts, you're gone. You kept the cash.
But what good is towing the cars? You got the cash. You pulled off your scam. Why tow the cars?
I think it's two different...
Well, you got your parking, and then you got the cash for the towing.
If the tow...
Well, you're assuming if the tow company was in on it, and you don't know. What is it, Chloe?
Remember the one time that we started charging people for the fireworks display parking lot?
At the Eagle?
Eagle, yeah.
What's this?
No.
What?
He said...
Yes? That you did something illegal?
No.
I believe you're charging for people to park in a building you don't own.
I worked at the Eagle.
You don't own the building. You don't own the parking lot. You can't charge people to park there.
We made almost $240.
Oh, my God.
Hell yeah.
Does it not occur to you you might get arrested?
For what?
That's a scam. That's not, you don't own that parking lot.
It's not a scam. They gave us the cash. We let them watch the fireworks. They came back. Their cars were still intact.
That's still... you.
Sans a few diehards.
I can't do that.
Did we do that for a couple of years?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for the fireworks for Christmas and the fireworks for July 4th.
Las Colinas.
Because that parking lot in front of the building was open at the time.
It was the parking garage. It was like 4 levels.
Oh, the big one, okay.
And the only way for them to get in is if they had an access card. They didn't have an access card. We did.
You sat there and let people in with your access card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. That's ballsy.
That's brilliant. Thank you. It's actually Chloe's idea.
Yeah, you're just charging them to use
something you don't own.
But you're also doing them a favor.
Yeah, you let them in.
Let them in for free. You can't charge for something you don't own.
You can if the owner's not around.
And there was no scam. You paid me. You got to watch the fireworks. And your car's still there.
Show me that you own this lot. Why should I pay you? Why would I pay you?
You're paying me for the use of my arm and card.
Obviously, I'm in some form of security here for the building. I have an access card.
Orange vest.
So you're secure.
Whoa.
Orange vest.
We had to flip them inside out because it said the eagle on the other side. It's still 6 minutes to the break.
3.
Thanks. All right, go ahead, Dan.
Tuesday, October 14th, 2008, birthdays today. Natalie Maines turns 34. She, of course, from the Dixie Chicks. Usher turns 30. Shaggy 2 Dope turns 34.
That,
Who's that?
somebody with IBM. Enron.
Well, Insane Clown Posse.
One of the .coms.
CEO.
Okay.
Thomas Dolby turns 50. Greg Evigan turns 55. From
BJ and the Bear.
Yep. Harry Anderson,
Night Court.
56 years old. Sir Roger Moore.
Oh, you Hank guy?
No.
James Bond?
Yes.
All right.
He's 81.
Yeah, he looks like dog piss.
He's looked old even when he was playing Bond, though.
He didn't look bad in the, I think it was the late 70s that he
when he
James
started.
Bond.
But when he got
and
into the 80s.
I think he was in Cannonball Run.
2, I think.
All right.
Well, didn't even make number 1.
Because it's a sequel. That means the first entity made cash.
I know, but after being James
He looked
Bond,
okay in that, and then something happened to him the last 15 years to where it just fell off.
But you never know. He and Sean Connery are the same. I would never have thought them the same age.
Connery's in his 80s?
Yes.
Yeah, like 82, 83. I mean, they're close.
Was he in the new Indiana Jones?
No.
He still looks fine.
Oh, yeah. That's what's just amazing.
Okay. He's a stud.
Joy loves him.
Sean Connery?
Yeah.
She wants to screw an 80-year-old guy?
She would.
Turn the lights off and just have him talk for a while.
Yeah, she wanted me to do that. She wanted me to do that during sex one time, that Bond thing. I'm not sitting there and talk to you like that.
Oh, do it. You do everything else in bed.
I'm not doing this.
Just overemphasize your S's.
You do a very good one.
Just overemphasize
You come
your
over
S's.
and talk to her while I'm screwing her. No.
Oh.
Does she get hot for Imus? Won't do that.
No.
It could be like a celebrity gangbang.
Oh, yes.
No.
Grab his balls.
I just lost it.
Lick those, honey. Don't stop now.
Stop.
Hey, get on there and kiss that one-eyed mouth there.
Would you leave? Old man, get out. Except the James Bond old man can stay.
Look like you got some spooge there.
Oh, my God.
I use my neckerchief. Can we break now?
Please.
Okay, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Dan, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Is that they still on hold about the towing? Any revelations?
Nothing much really. It's the same stuff that we've been saying earlier. That chances are these people who put up the signs had something to do with the towing. Okay.
What?
I know it was stupid.
Tell me why it was stupid, Alfie.
Because I basically just said that everything that we've said over the past 20, 30 minutes.
We also didn't indicate that the towing company had anything to do with it.
Oh.
You ever been sued?
No.
No. You'll enjoy it.
Gotta start sometime.
All right. 429. Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
Thank you, Russ. Still with birthdays. Dr. C. Everett Koch turns 92, former Surgeon General. And Dwight Eisenhower, today was his birthday. He passed away back in 1969. A Florida grand jury has returned an indictment in the case of missing toddler Kaylee Anthony. The name of the person indicted and a specific charge is not yet known because the indictment remains sealed until after an arrest is made.
They're saying, though, it's for first-degree murder.
Well, they didn't say who was indicted. I hate mystery.
Yeah. But Lawson Lamar, the state attorney for Orange County, said the first count is a capital charge, which could carry a penalty of life in prison or possibly death. Prosecutors are asking that the person named in the indictment be held without bond. The 19 grand jurors, 10 women and 9 men.
All they got to do is go out and sit in front of her house, and if they go pick her up, it's probably, is it Kaylee? Who's the mom? Casey. And I didn't know about the indictment by the grand jury, but I also heard that Casey?
Yes.
Casey's dad is about to drop dime on her.
He did this morning. He went into the grand jury this morning.
Yeah, earlier in the day, Casey Anthony's father testified before the grand jury.
Well, he could testify that he didn't know anything. He could testify a lot of things.
No, I believe in an interview he said this was a hard decision to make, but I'm going to have to drop dime on the bitch.
Everybody in that family has come to her and said, just say what you know. I don't know anything. You know something.
There's nothing for, is it Casey?
Yes.
Kaylee's the girl. The child.
Yes.
All right. There's nothing for her to say now. The assumption already is that Kaylee is dead. She's got no reason to talk. Because if everybody keeps pushing her to talk, including the authorities, she knows if I don't tell them anything, I got a lot better shot at skating this. If I do tell them something, they seem to want to know.
Yeah, everybody wants to know.
Then she's probably going to keep it to herself.
What if she's so crazy in her mind she's actually convinced herself that she had nothing to do with it?
Possibly she went a route of having somebody else execute all this, take care of the entire planning. That way she could come back and say, under oath, I don't know where she is. I don't know where she went. I don't know what happened.
Because that would be, if they put her under a lie detector, she'd come out as...
That's not admissible, so you're still out.
Yeah.
That's why I said under oath.
I have no... it boggles me. But okay, now do you think this is a kind of a ruse to get her to say something?
Well, obviously at this point, she's got more to worry about than just child endangerment. I still don't know if that's going to be enough to push her over the edge and finally start spewing things out. But now the DA's got a little bit more to negotiate with than just child endangerment.
I just didn't think you'd file a murder one as a bluff. It just seems to me like that's a pretty big deal.
Well, who knows what her dad said?
Yeah. Or what else they found. They keep saying we have other information. We have other evidence.
There was one or two more pieces that wasn't released to the media that they... Was that my phone?
Yeah. I knew it.
Damn. I don't know that email should count.
Yes, email counts. If it makes noise in the room, then you're supposed to have the phone off.
Who emailed me?
Don't be mad at them.
Share with the class.
I will not. Daryl. The shop.
What's up, buddy? How's my buddy doing? Call me later.
Is your phone on?
How you been?
He wants to have a special on oil changes.
Okay.
We're not.
Why?
Because I got to spin the wheel.
Well, it's your fault for having the phone on here. That's your rule.
I'm going to turn this thing off.
That's a button. Stop hitting.
It's not going to help it.
It went off.
Or maybe it helped it.
Permanently.
Doing an oil change for $22. Isn't that a loss?
No, I don't think so.
Why are you asking Trey?
I don't know. I was looking that way. My mouth came open.
I understand Trey's a smart guy, but I would think you would know what your cost would be on your oil changes.
Why would I know?
He doesn't even go out
shop. I don't know what bulk oil costs. I know what it costs if you got an AutoZone. The synthetic's like $6 a quart.
Absolutely.
But I don't know what normal oil is. And we're not having a special.
Why not?
We're going out of business.
You're not going out of business. People are lined up when we were out there Saturday.
Also, I went out to the shop over the weekend. Remember, Daryl called or emailed last Friday and said gas at that Sam's.
Right.
Was there in the, next to 217 Coit, Gavin ain't here, 217 Coit Road in Plano in the Sam's Club parking lot. Mm-hmm. Sam's had gas for $2.86.
Yep.
I went out Saturday just to check on things at the shop. Well, I'll drive over there and see what it is, to see if it was a special. They dropped it to $283.
Wow.
Damn. And I don't know if it's still that, but it's worth stopping by 217 Coit, the Sam's Club parking lot, just to check and see what it is. Because I haven't seen it under $290 anywhere.
Yeah, I'll drop by the one at my house tonight.
And actually, up until today, I had yet to see it beneath $3 a gallon anywhere in Dallas. The two places around the corner from where I live is, I think it was like $2.90 and $2.97.
Well, you can get online and check and see where the cheapest gas is. Yeah. But unless it's near 217 Coit in Plano, I don't care.
That's the one you want to talk about.
And he said in the email, he's talking about all the lines and all the people. Get off the internet and go hand out business cards.
You won't believe how many cars are out there.
I'm saying, I've been counting them for the last 20 minutes. Go hand them cards. Think business.
Bring them. If they got cars, they may want to have their oil changed.
Oil, gas,
alignment.
Bonnie and Clyde. Think of the two together. Hanford and Son. Go talk to somebody. Don't tell me.
You won't believe it, man.
All right.
Shall I?
What?
Spin the wheel for you?
You spin it for yourself. Spin it. Make any difference? I'm not doing it.
What kind of a leader is that?
Good one. What'd I get?
Ass whip orgy.
You know, when you look at it for yourself.
Yeah.
That wheel is dangerous.
Yes, it is. Very much so. I think we're all agreeing with that. Most of us have had terrible things happen to us.
Isn't that where I get my ass beat by everybody in the room?
Uh-huh.
Why are you giggling?
I think he's been waiting for this for a really, really long time.
Like I got to spin the wheel for it to happen.
No, he doesn't. He never beats you up.
All right, 7 o'clock. You guys pull the train on me. Go ahead, Dan.
Sweet.
An ass whip train.
Right.
Okay. As the layoffs of 550 teachers get underway later this week, Dallas Independent School District trustees plan to take a closer look at Superintendent Michael Heinehose. The school board scheduled a meeting Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock to evaluate his job performance.
I think that's funny. I'm going to talk about your job performance. Just like this annual review thing. Yeah, kind of like that, except we're going to beat the hell out of you.
Spin this wheel?
Yeah. The school board decided to put in a wheel of punishment. And we're going to beat you with it. We're just about finished drilling holes.
Call it a job what do they call it? Job review?
Job review. The meeting will be...
Almost like a state of the district report.
Everybody goes through these.
Yeah, the meeting will be closed to the public since it is an employment issue.
I'm not going in there.
Well, yeah, you are.
No.
You have to come in. Yes.
Danger lurks.
We need to talk to you about your job.
I guess.
Everybody goes through everybody that loses $80 million goes through this.
But I can get us out of this.
How are you going to get us
I turned that off!
Apparently you didn't.
Oh, it did. Oh, hell. Who's it from now?
It's a big day.
Daryl again.
What's Daryl want? What's my buddy Daryl need?
He said gas at that Sam's has dropped again.
Okay. So how much did he say?
I don't know if this is accurate or not. Welcome to go by and check. It says it's $2.59 a gallon.
Wow. Can I go home?
Right off. 217. First of all, let me turn this thing off before I get beat by a bunch of North Koreans. Silent. All right, thanks. Where's that, Sam's?
217 Coit Road, next to Russ Martin Automotive.
It's right off George Bush at the Coit exit. Mm-hmm. The dandy location.
All right. And somebody undoubtedly will drive by and tell us if that's the real price.
Why is it normally Racetrack and Quick Trip are about the same price,
but they're always low.
Sam's, but within a couple of cents? I haven't seen any of those other gas stations be close to that.
No, I don't know. Maybe Sam's got a deal because Walmart does the same thing, except at Sam's you need the card. You have to have the Sam's card.
Well,
any kind of
that. If you got a big vehicle, it's almost worth going inside paying what is it, $25, $30?
Oh yeah,
for a membership just to be able to get gas. It may pay for itself in that one fill up.
You would absolutely pay for your membership in at least over a year,
and that maybe they just decided, hey, get people in here, buy a membership, go shopping. They'll buy something. They'll need something in bulk.
You're already buying gas that way. Yeah, when I left the shop on Saturday or Sunday, whatever day it was, I pulled over to the Sam's, and it was $2.83. I'm like, gas is $2.83. You want some?
I'm in the truck.
I wish I had my rubber-lined pockets.
They're filling everything you have.
They just want to start spraying the crap on the ground. So $2.83. Look at me, I'm a gasoline water wiggle.
Sir, that's flammable.
That don't make no difference.
Yeah.
I ain't spraying it near me. I'm a gasoline fountain. $2.59. I'm taking a grunt on the concrete.
I can't believe that.
It's how much?
Oh, you can clean that up.
It's slap some diesel on it. I'm going by there on the way home, and that ain't nowhere near where I live.
I would too if that's the only place they're doing it. That's the only place you care about, I'm aware.
Yes.
So anyway,
Coit, Plano.
Northwest corner, Coit and Bush.
Thank you.
Anyway, back to Hinojosa and his job review. It's uncertain what type of action, if anything at all, trustees will take in relation to Hinojosa in Thursday's meeting. But Hispanic activist Carlos Quintanilla and his organization, Acción America, joined NAACP and dozens of teachers in a call for Hinojosa's resignation.
Why would you need some Hispanic group to call for his resignation?
I don't think it's necessarily a need, but they're just throwing their organization into the ring. They're all joining together saying, hey, this guy effed up, get him out of here.
Well, a lot of times in a situation like that, they'll back them just on ethnicity. So actually, that's the first time you've heard one group, in essence, go after their own race.
In this case, this is pretty blatant, but it's got nothing to do with the fact that he's Spanish.
So actually, you put a lot more credence in the decision they made. What is it, Trey?
I just said this hits everyone. I mean, black, white, Hispanic, whatever.
I understand that, but most times in a situation like that, whoever the group is that supports your race is behind you.
I think they're just basically telling the school board, we got your back.
Don't worry about us. Worry about him.
There'll be no protest from us.
I told you I got us in this mess and I can get us out of it. I know how we got here now. You
know how we got here because you're the one that screwed it up.
And I'm the one that's going to stay here.
Well, you just can't stick it in reverse and go backwards and go the other way.
Okay, I'll take that out of my plan.
Scratch that. No time machine.
All right. So
20 minutes from now, they'll have their little meeting.
Is it supposed to be at 5?
5 o'clock, yeah. But then again, they're saying they don't know what action, if any, they'll even take.
Fire him! The man lost $85 million.
Dude, I'm with you.
You got teachers that lost their jobs because somebody couldn't keep track of accounting. You couldn't look at the list of new teachers and their salaries, add it up, and decide, we can't afford that. We don't have the cash. We don't do well with mathematics, even though it's supposed to be one of our things.
It is one of the things you teach. The only good news to come out of it is they are having some job fairs to help the teachers relocate and maybe find jobs. But in this market, you're going
to have to relocate.
Right. And this time of
year, which means not locally.
And this time of year, right before the holidays and everything else, it's going to be very difficult for people to find jobs. Everybody's cutting back.
Well, and then the obvious thing is, in addition to just a crap economy, you're a teacher. Try to find a job in the middle of a school year.
You can't.
That's where they're going to run into their biggest issues.
Didn't we just say that?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Dan.
Well, I'm here to reinforce.
Well, you done that.
Speaking of that, the number of DISD teachers who will be laid off starting Wednesday will total 463. That's 87 fewer than the 550 figure first thought. They'll cut fewer jobs because...
I wonder why that number is going to drop.
They'll cut fewer jobs because...
look at that. We just found $300,000.
That's enough for how many teachers?
I'll bet you if you go back and add up, how many teachers did they cut it back by?
216 teachers have volunteered to retire or resign and get paid through January 16th of 2009.
All right, so a couple hundred teachers that won't be laid off initially, what they originally planned.
Right, they're just coming forward and they're volunteering for it.
Try to figure that out. Take 300,000 divided by a couple of hundred. May not work out.
No, that's not going to completely make up for it.
Wow. It's a nice jab at it.
His salary is $377,000.
All right. Do $400,000. Be easier to figure. Good.
Teachers will also have a new opportunity to take advantage of DISD's early retirement plan, which starts Wednesday and runs through next Monday.
How are they going to fill the classrooms with teachers? Students, they got handled.
It's hard to believe that many teachers were just fluff.
Yeah, that they can vanish, and it's not going to have any impact on the way the district operates.
It absolutely, positively has to, but you wonder, what are they going to do?
Just stuff them in. I mean, you're going to... I'm going to guess you're going to have class sizes go up by half, probably.
I don't know what it is now, 30?
Yeah,
it's about what it was when I was a kid. So maybe 60? Or 45?
Yeah.
Well, what was the numbers on the 400,000?
I mean, that's 13 teachers, basically.
Well, that don't work out then.
It's more than they got.
Well, like I said, it's still a nice stab at it.
If you're one of the 13, it's a good thing. But you're right.
We have good news and we have bad news. Good news is we're not cutting back on as many teachers.
Sweet. Oh, that's awesome.
The bad news is we're cutting back on one administrator. You.
Get out.
Adios.
I can fix this.
No, you can't.
I really think I can. I was up all night with my calculator.
If you were a couple of 100,000, we'll even spiff you $1 million. You were around $1 million short. Yeah, possibly you could get us out of this. What? 85 million? No, está bueno.
Took a 5% pay cut.
You're about to take more, dude.
The other 95.
Yeah. God damn.
After consulting with Barack Obama, Democratic leaders are likely to call Congress back to work after the election in hopes of passing legislation that would include extended jobless benefits, money for food stamps, and possibly a tax rebate. The bill's total cost could reach $150 billion.
So they're going to give poor more.
Yeah.
More food stamps.
Exactly. People that need it. The people that are down and out.
That just exacerbates the problem. You've got another reason not to go out and find some way to sustain yourself on your own.
I think it also just the thoughts of it.
Push them out of a tree, see if they can fly. That's what birds do.
No, they can't fly.
You got to let people go out on their own and
starve. The poor people will not just suddenly find jobs. Everybody's cutting back. Our company's cutting back. You haven't seen our stock prices recently, obviously.
Oh, why'd you have to bring that up? Oh,
what are they?
You don't want to know.
It was up today.
My stock options, when they issued a few years ago, were $33 a share. They just gave that to me.
Yes.
Now, that doesn't mean I get $33. That means if it goes up over $33, I get that. And I believe I've got 10,000 shares. So we're where now?
Try you have the stock number.
$9.45.
Oh, you're supposed to lie.
Actually, it's not as bad as I thought.
I couldn't believe
CBS stock is $9?
Yep.
$9?
It was $8.70 yesterday. It's up today. Big day.
Blue skies. The rally.
If you look at the stock chart.
Bull market. On the way.
I showed Dan and JD the stock chart for CBS for the last 6 months.
It looks like they took the little indicator and dropped it off a building.
Hey, go take our stocks and push them off the roof.
That's exactly what it looks like.
It's $9?
Uh-huh.
Well, here's the bad news with that. They're not going to be able to continue to pay us.
Oh, yeah. They've got
not if your stock is $9.
The company's still selling.
I got serious doubts the government's going to come and bail out me.
No, they're not, but the company's got the money. They're just, investments are done.
It's $9.
Mm-hmm. I don't even want to look at 401ks. I bet they have just plummeted in value in the last...
I knew I should have cashed that bitch out.
Yeah, you would have made a lot of money back
Couldn't
then.
you have moved it someplace else?
Yeah.
That's also tax deferred?
Yeah, well, you can just reallocate where the funds of your 401k are invested.
Oh, I could move that around?
Yeah. Which I was telling you to do.
Yeah.
You could have.
Yeah. What are you going to move?
I don't know. Something that's $10 a share. Something that doesn't fall off buildings.
Wonder if I can still get in on that Enron deal. Are you digging with me?
I swear to God.
I think you have to call up Merrill Lynch and say, what's your best advice? Don't buy stocks that are suicidal. They're jumping off buildings.
Our stocks are hanging.
What was the in the 30 days? Is that when we took the nosedive?
Oh, yeah, the last 30 days we've gone, I mean, it's like 20 to 9.
The last time I looked, it was around $28.
Uh-huh.
And our yours is
But it's up to...
It was
from 8.75 to 9.
Mm-hmm. What? It's a rally.
Yeah. It's a rally. That's the bull market.
No, that's the bounce after you hit the ground.
Do we need a break? Yes. All right. be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Dan, what you got?
All right, traffic this time around brought to us by Chicken Express and also by El Dorado Mazda. In Dallas, 75 southbound to Ross Avenue, you have an accident blocking the right lane, and of course that's making rush hour even worse right there. In Fort Worth, 35 southbound after Keller Hicks Road, the accident I told you about earlier, that has been cleared, but traffic is still unwinding to 407. In Arlington, a couple of problems. One, 360 southbound before you get to Park Row, there's an accident blocking the left lane. And again in Arlington, this one, I-20 eastbound at Park Springs. There's an accident on the right shoulder, and that, of course, has onlookers slow in both directions. In Euless, 183 eastbound at Americana, you have an accident on the right shoulder, which is also blocking the service road, and it's, of course, also blocking the acceleration lane to get onto 183 eastbound. And one more problem in Fort Worth, 35 southbound before you get to East Long, you have an accident on the left shoulder. Traffic is stacking up all the way back to 820. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you, Dan. We have some showers moving in, actually, from our south. It's going to be 70 for the low tonight. Showers all the way until tomorrow. Only 71 will be the high tomorrow. We're at 80 now at Live 105.3.
I looked online, and it looks like almost all the Sams got gas for like $2.59.
Around $2.60. Awesome.
And I really thought when Daryl called on Friday, it was one of those one-shot things. And when I went out there to the shop on Sunday and stopped by Sam's, I figured it'd be back to $3-something. And it dropped another 3 cents to $2.83. Now it's $2.59.
I guess it's just going to continue going down for a while at least. That is awesome. So at all the Sam's, even up by my house, okay?
I don't know. I just looked online, and that's about what I found.
All righty. I'll go out there. I wish my truck was out of fuel.
Will be when you get there. Ready, Dan?
Yes.
All right. 5 o'clock, Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
Thank you, Russ. The economic freefall gripping the nation may bring down one of the main environmental objectives, capping the greenhouse gases that are blamed for global warming. Democratic leaders in the House and the Senate and both presidents...
Well, how fascinating.
We're refocusing our efforts.
That was supposed to be one of our main focal points. The environment. The polar bears.
Sure.
Global warming.
Right.
Because that's where our future lies, is putting back into this planet and saving what we got left.
Well, yeah.
Until it becomes cost prohibitive.
Or until we have other issues right now. They're going to put that on the back burner. We don't really care that much about the polar bears as long as our economy will stop falling apart.
And it's amazing how your perspectives and your priorities change when you realize... I can't get a loan. I can't get anybody to get me into a house or a car. F them polar bears.
401k's a mess. Drill. Do whatever. Kill some polar bears. Just make an example.
If you're really concerned about them and global warming, go up there and shave them. What is it, Trey? Why is it that hasn't come up? If the concern is that great over the wildlife up there and it's global warming, go shave them.
It's the fact that the caps are melting and they're drowning.
But they also can't survive because they're bears.
They're bears.
They got all the hair all over them.
We're not gonna
go up there with some nair and tend to that.
We're not going to go up there individually shave the polar bears.
Well, yeah, you don't got to shave them all.
No.
A little triangle down here. Landing strip.
My God.
What is it, Trey?
Oh, just on offshore drilling. I saw a report today. Drilling off California, the platforms they have, they spilled 5 gallons last year. Not a barrel, not 5 barrels, 5 gallons. And in the last 40 years, a total of 850 barrels have leaked in the California drilling. they lose more naturally just by oil seepage from the ocean floor than they do drilling.
Well, that's been the other side of the argument is if you look at our history, we haven't really had that big of an issue with offshore drilling, oil catastrophes. Biggest one was on a boat.
With a drunk captain.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you go back to the fact that the environmentalists want everything safe.
Everything is safe.
I agree.
There are a lot of other things that are a lot more dangerous than offshore drilling. Focus on those and the environment and let us go get that oil.
I heard McCain the other day.
And then later, get you a nice bic and go shave the polar bears.
I don't think that's going to do it. It's not going to help them.
Why?
But I heard McCain talk about the nuclear energy. He goes, if Obama's so worried about nuclear energy and the safety, maybe you should go talk to the guys that are running nuclear submarines and nuclear carriers and ask them their safety record, which is perfect.
Short of 3 Mile Island here domestically,
how long?
That's been the only issue we had. That was the late 70s. You got Chernobyl, that happened someplace else, and by now most of the hair has grown back. And if you're really worried about radiation from nuclear plants, put them near the polar bears.
No.
That way you've accomplished two different things. You got nuclear power plants, and all the bears are balls.
That worked out well. Multitasking.
If they're able to exist, they didn't lose all their hair. No. They just got bear pattern baldness.
You're brilliant. You should be running this country.
Everybody walks away happy.
I just don't think the polar bears are going to drown, but okay. Again, it's funny how everything shifts. It's like, wait a minute, the house is on fire. I really don't care that the walls aren't painted. That you worry about things that are right in your face now. Our 401k's gone to hell.
Our stock is $9.
It's the polar bears.
Go up there with some water wings.
Strap on all little bears?
No, just drop them off, just to be a dick. What's the rest of the story?
With instructions saying, here, read?
Well, what do you think I meant to send the water wings up there for?
No, I understand.
What's the rest of the story?
Democratic leaders in the House and the Senate and both presidential candidates continue to rank tackling global warming as a chief goal next year, but the focus on stabilizing the economy probably will make it more difficult to pass a law to reduce carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. At the very least, it will push back when the reductions would have to start. As one Republican senator put it, the green bubble has burst. The most popular remedy for slowing global warming, a mechanism known as cap and trade, could put further stress on a weak economy. Under such a system, the government would establish a market for carbon dioxide by giving or selling credits to companies with operations that emit greenhouse gases. The companies can then choose whether to invest in technologies to reduce emissions to meet targets or instead buy credits from other companies who have
They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it before. They're not going to do it now. And they're certainly not... Until you get the cash coming in from the government for the bailout and things equalize, we don't care about the environment.
No, I don't think we cared about the environment before. Really, we didn't, because we don't see it every day. We don't see those problems. It's the few nuts that keep that stirred up.
Well, and here's why they also play on the fear issue of
sure. If you don't
nuclear power plants.
Hear the word nuclear? You want that in your family?
We need to go back and look at our history. Yeah, go back and look at our history and see. We've had one incident domestically, and that's been it. The amount of oil that we've lost, if you take the Valdez out of it, hasn't been really of any consequence.
You don't hear issues like that every year. You just don't, like major leaks or whatever.
And you look at all the offshore, the platforms in the Gulf. You got hurricanes come through every couple of days.
And they're built for that.
And very seldom has there been any kind of catastrophe go along with that.
Oh, absolutely.
And the thing without the...
And they don't have hurricanes off the California coast.
And I wonder...
Do they?
Yeah.
All right.
This is extremely rare. Usually they'll come up and get like the Baja Peninsula in Mexico.
And who was the clump of dildos that put all the offshore drilling in the Gulf when they know that there are hurricanes there nonstop? There's oil off the coast of California. Let them eat it for a while.
Well, they didn't want to.
Then no oil.
Well,
until as a state, you're going to help out the rest of this country, you don't get nothing from the Gulf. You're worried about your coastline, but you're not worried about Louisiana, Texas, or whoever else is down here with us.
No.
All right?
Really don't care. Y'all
then there'll be no more oil for you.
Well, that's not fair. We're part of the United States.
You're sucking up our oil, and you don't want to help out.
don't want our coast ruined.
Well, they're now saying because California's so broke, they're probably going to get them to go for it because they'll basically do a profit sharing with them.
They'll start drilling right in the middle of the Capitol Records building. Everything always shifts when the economy comes into play, and you're looking at gas price. I don't know what it is out in California, but I'm sure it's going to be dramatically different.
More,
yeah. They'll drill through Schwarzenegger.
What I can't stand is you have the environmentalists saying, "Oh, it's not good for the environment, it's terrible, and damn the oil companies." It's like you said, Russ. They play on the general public's ignorance and fear by fear mongering. That common sense would tell you these oil companies, the environmentalists make the oil companies sound like they're just grabbing oil left and right and stuff's just spewing all over the place.
And when you go to protest the oil companies, how'd you get there?
I drove my car. I had to get there, obviously. Don't be ridiculous. Well, we actually had a bus.
And until Trey brought up our history of oil seepage, I thought it was a lot worse than that. I still didn't care. I wanted to go drill someplace.
Well, you also, we don't care. You're right. We don't care about that. Where did they get the environmentalists? Where did they get such a strong lobby that they can make these things happen? Well, seems like it's a small group of people.
It is, but you have states like, especially on the West Coast, that just simply, their shoreline is just too pristine for you to muddy it up with oil, rigs, and so.
And Russ is right. You don't get any oil.
And you can't see it.
No,
as we stand on the coast of California, you can't look out and see the drilling rigs.
They showed one today off the shore. It was 10 miles out. It was a little speck in the horizon, and 10 miles is about the closest you would ever get. Like, dude,
that's not unsightly.
No.
All right. Go ahead, Dave.
Republican John McCain says he would order the Treasury Department to guarantee 100% of all savings for the next 6 months as president. That provision is part of a $52.5 billion plan the candidate laid out to address the nation's deepening financial crisis. McCain told a suburban Philadelphia audience that the moment requires that government act. And as president, I intend to act quickly and decisively.
Well,
my friends,
he's not going to be able to do that on his own. He can order it, but then again, it's got to go through the Senate and the House and anybody else with a tie.
Yeah. He also says he would eliminate taxes on unemployment benefits and reduce taxes on capital gains, individual retirement accounts, and our 401ks.
All right, so he's still across the board, all the different classes promising something.
Mm-hmm.
Capital gains for the upper end. No taxes. I've never understood the being taxed on unemployment anyway. Dude, I ain't got no job. You're not giving them that much for unemployment.
No.
Why is it you're going to take taxes back out?
Well, especially when the money's coming from you in the first place.
Well, just back it out so I don't know it. I mean, take it out to begin with.
It's like, here's $500, but I got to take out my share of the taxes.
You
so
get all that.
There's $420.
I don't have a job.
I had a friend that had his wages garnished by the IRS.
Mm-hmm.
Then they came back about 6 weeks ago, and they wanted the records where they had garnished his taxes, or garnished his wages for his IRS filing. Otherwise, he was going to have to pay taxes on that income.
Wait a minute, they did it.
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
You understand what I'm saying? They garnished his wages.
Got that.
So you don't have that money coming in.
Sure.
All right. Now, as he files his taxes, they want the records of when they garnished his wages. Otherwise, he's going to have to go back and pay taxes on that.
Oh, my God. So they know they garnished. They just forgot how much.
No, they knew exactly how much. They said this was garnished out of your wages. We're going to need documentation. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay us again.
What do you people do over there? Who watches the records? The computers.
We don't know.
Well, you're the one that took it.
It's not up to us to file your return. You put all your receipts, everything in there, and then we'll process it.
But you already took it.
You're missing some numbers.
You are the people that had the paperwork that says to take it out. Where did that go?
All right. Let's say you file a complaint.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's going where?
To the IRS. You guys.
You want to crawl up their ass?
No. God, that is so frustrating.
And if he can't find those records, they're going to go back and garnish his wages again.
There's got to be some kind of an appeal process. That is ridiculous. Just to say it is ridiculous.
Give me something. I blew a couple of boobs. And you're right. They know they took it out. They have the records. They told him in the paperwork they sent him, here's what we garnished out of your wages. You're going to need to file all of this with your What is this, 08? Your 08 return.
Okay.
Because if you don't show that,
what?
We're going to show your income is a lot greater. And you're in a different tax bracket. Bad news, dude.
That's unbelievably frustrating. I'm quite sure when you call, it's like calling any other government office. You don't ever talk to there are no humans that work there.
Well, actually, I did. When I got the letter from the IRS earlier this year, they just sent a letter. Some chick in Oklahoma that was really cool. They want to know why my mortgage tax, what was it?
Your interest deductions.
My interest deductions for my mortgage went up. I bought a bigger house.
Okay.
All right.
That must be some kind of a red flag they had that pops up in the computer.
And she was cool, and I had to go back and dig up all the records because I had moved in the interim and I couldn't find it. And I said, it's going to take this long. She said, that's fine. Not at any point did she get dicky.
I just imagine that's just which.
And the upside to it was I'd found out for 06, they want to know about 05, 06, I'd forgotten a $50,000 deduction.
Oh, geez. So they didn't owe you.
Thank you, Mr. Bunny.
Rarely does it work out that way, though.
But they weren't dicky, and they didn't threaten an audit. And
that just depends on what agent you get and what day it is.
And Trey actually talked to her a couple of times while I was on the air. She was always amiable.
Oh, she was pleasant. I mean, matter of fact, but pleasant, and very easy to work with. Very, I understand you're having tough time, getting the records.
That was it.
Oh, my. I had one experience.
So they're not always dicky.
No, they're not. I had an experience with the IRS a few years ago, too, when I got sick and didn't have any income. And the ones I've talked to, very friendly, very nice.
No, I think that seems like one of those.
But to go back and garnish somebody's wages and we're going to need some type of documentation.
You had it. What did you do with it? You sent it to me.
You're supposed to keep all your records. Again, we're not going to file your taxes for you. You can't keep track of them? Looks like you're in Dutch again.
There's something in your computers that say I did. You got the paperwork. No, listen, no, we don't.
We're at a loss. We're quite dizzy.
You're just getting a voice.
What a freaking circle jerk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And once you get in that, what are you going to do? As you said, I'm not paying you. Okay. See how that works out.
How are you doing, Club?
Break it 5.
I guess it's time to open this box.
What is that?
It's that Xbox.
Okay.
Where was Gavin for the past couple of days?
He went to New York to get the KLLI Awards, the William Morrow Awards.
Edward
Morrow Awards. Or William.
For radio broadcasting.
Yeah, radio broadcasting. Excellence.
They delivered a box today that said, from Gavin Spittle, New York, to Gavin Spittle, Dallas.
He mailed them to himself.
You think?
No. What are you doing?
I'm opening.
You just want to see him?
My CBS stock went down to $9. I'm going to sell this bitch. Sell it to some station that didn't win.
Scratch out KLLI.
Mm-hmm. Damn it.
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
Radio Television News Directors Association, Edward R. Murrow Award. Spot news coverage, KLLI. Story, tornado hits North Texas.
It's a big storm. They got the award for it.
It's a tornado.
I know. Well, what are you doing with that? He went all the way up there to get that award.
He didn't do anything to
He's the program director.
He had nothing to do with that news coverage. That's Brad Martin, who I could probably sell this to, at KLLI. He's been the meteorologist there, I think, for 25 years.
I believe he has to. But that's still, he's the program director. He goes and gets the awards.
Is that a glass etching?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's a picture of Alfred E. Newman in the middle.
Edward R. Murrow?
Huh?
Edward R. Murrow.
Oh, okay. He may be on a plane. I don't know when he gets back. What?
Even when he's away, you find ways to talk.
Oh, it's Gavin.
What are you doing?
Working.
I was working.
Yeah.
Still in New York?
No, I just got back.
Oh. Are you at KLLI?
No, I'm at my house doing emails and stuff like that.
Oh. How was the trip?
It was great. It was wonderful.
How was the whole ceremony of the presentation when you got your Alfred E. Newman Award?
That's Edward R. Murrow Award.
All right.
It was wonderful. I'm so glad you asked. It was really nice. A lot of people dressed up and a lot of big names. Brian Williams from NBC was there.
Okay.
Soledad O'Brien was there from CNN.
Soledad who?
Katie Couric was there. Soledad O'Brien.
Did Katie Couric win anything?
Yeah.
For what?
Took home Best TV Newscast.
For which network?
CBS.
Was she accepting posthumously for somebody?
No, she won it.
What?
Yeah.
Does CBS run these awards?
No, this is an independent.
So Brian Williams lost.
Yeah.
I have nothing cute to say. I will in a minute. All right, Katie Couric got one. How long did the fest? Give me some type of imagery. I got no clue what these things look like. The award for the festivities.
The festivities, okay.
Did you go?
Beautiful Grand Hyatt in New York City, right by Grand Central Station.
Give me the bag.
Gorgeous ballroom. And men were all wearing tuxedos, black tie event, and the women were wearing those beautiful dresses. It was like a prom.
How again did Katie Couric walk away with anything?
I guess the judges thought that, the newscasts that were submitted, she had the best one. That's not overall every day. It's the ones that you submit.
She just started doing the CBS Evening News a couple of years ago. Brian Williams has been in Real News. Is that his name?
Yeah.
From NBC, Real News, a lot longer than that.
And Charlie Gibson, too, for the ABC.
Anybody else? Anybody? She's the only one that looks like Entertainment Tonight.
So you went up and actually accepted the award for KLLI?
No, I did not. I had my news director accept the award.
Why did you go?
Because I was representing the company, and two of us went, and only one person's allowed to accept the award. And unlike the other people there were a lot of program directors that accepted the award. I said, I'm going to let my people accept the award. So my news director accepted it.
So you got a free trip to New York for no reason?
It was work.
What did you do while you were there that was work related?
I went to, I flew in Sunday, and then Monday morning, we got up early, went down to WCBS.
And
went through some strategy meetings with them as far as what they're doing, because they were already under.
You didn't give me any tips, did you? Any advice?
We talked.
Okay.
Jesus.
Hopefully you just listened more than anything. All right. When did they actually have the ceremony for the Phineas J. Whoopi Award?
Last night. It was last night. And I gotta say, Katie Couric up close is really pretty.
She's always had that perky look
that you have in the morning when it's fluff news.
But she was also one of the ones that was concerned when the broadcasters went to HDTV, because that's when all your business shows. So up close.
I saw her in HD last night, and she looked good.
Okay. So what does the award look like, the James T. Kirk thing?
Edward R. Murrow Award, it's about...
Is it about 6 inches? 6 inches by a foot?
Yeah, that's it.
Little circular thing in the middle. It says Edward R. Murrow. Got his picture.
Yeah.
Spot news coverage, KRLD, tornado hits North Texas.
Yeah, that's exactly what you get.
I got your award. I got your award.
No.
Yes, Gavin.
Why'd you ship it to yourself? Why didn't you just put it in your carry-on?
Because
I got you. And you know what? I'm selling it.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
She said, I'm
that's my award. That's the station award.
My mic just dropped, just like our stock. You didn't do anything to win this award. You got no business having it.
What? You're crazy, man. That's going to go over at KRLD. It's not like I'm going to take it home and put it in my house.
If they're the high bidder on Craigslist, they're going to have it.
No, that's not fair. It's a station. First of all, you're opening my mail. That's a federal offense.
Exactly. Why don't you rat me out and see what you got left here?
God.
Then you'll be accepting the Henry Lee Lucas Award.
It's like the Emmy Award for radio. That's a great, distinguished award.
What was it that stood out from you and WVAP and any other news outlet on your tornado coverage?
We had 2 meteorologists.
BAP's got that.
No, they don't.
They got Troy Duncan, Pete Delkus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the guys from Channel 8. I think Pete Delkus is a meteorologist.
Yeah, he's a TV meteorologist.
Well, these are radio television awards.
Yeah, but I'm talking about...
All right, well, I'll ask you again. How was it the coverage for your tornado, our tornado, was that grandiose, where you got an award out of it?
Because we were telling people where they should not, we were telling people not to drive at that point. We were telling them what roads were getting hit at that exact time. We had a reporter that actually spotted the tornado and talked about it.
Other people did that.
We did that
very dramatic.
We did that on this show when the one went through Arlington. I mean, we had literally people street to street to street.
Yeah, we had spot news coverage.
And you never put us on up for any award.
So you got to, obviously you have to submit something to be considered, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't submit anything from this station or this show.
No.
Well, then you won't be getting this award.
Why? It's not fair. That's not fair.
And we scooped KRLD today on the Cowboys trade. We're good.
That's not fair.
Okay. Well, you got a shot at getting it again. You got an account on eBay?
No.
Maybe I'll put it in the green sheet.
I'm not going to buy my award back.
Do bring you buyers.
Do we need a break? I wonder what that would look like on the hood of my truck.
Oh, my God.
Anybody else want it?
Can I buy it and then blow it up with the cannon?
Yes. I have to go.
No.
We have things to explode.
No.
Been a busy day.
No.
Just thinking about the ratings.
No.
People are going to like me more if I blow up your Alfred E. Newman.
No, they're not.
Maybe you could submit this episode of this show, and we'll win next year.
Yeah.
No.
It's very compelling.
No.
Maybe I would... You know what? I've never won any award for anything.
You have to be submitted by your boss.
Obviously, there's nothing of consequence that comes from this show. Luckily, I have the Alfred E. Newman Award now that Gavin won.
No.
I'll shut up. Don't worry.
No.
Break. Yes. All right. Goodbye.
To the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
I was watching Fox News during the break. Okay. Is that Brett Hume?
Britt.
He's turned into the new Brokaw.
I haven't ever heard him talk.
He was an ABC correspondent.
Yes.
Wasn't he? Then he moved to Fox.
Yes.
Okay.
To get an anchor gig, which...
Is that where you got to go?
Fox.
No, you
have you ever listened to him at length?
Never heard him talk. Never. Seen his face.
The story doesn't matter.
Okay.
I think he's talking about voting fraud. But
Okay.
first of all, it looks like He just got off the commode.
Yeah.
He just has this I'm drained look.
Make it through one more newscast.
Whew, I just dropped off a Fat Albert and I'm worn. Which TV is that, too?
The incident is being investigated by the police department and the Summit County Elections Board.
It sounds like he's running out of air.
Just running out of air? That's what I thought.
Or life force.
Wait a minute. Oh. Breathe.
Then marked it a second time, and the incident is being investigated by the police department and the Summit County Elections Board.
Yeah.
Afghanistan's defense minister says U.S. military successes in Iraq have forced sophisticated and well-trained insurgents into his country. That statement backs up a comment from the top American commander in eastern Afghanistan, Major General...
Man, this gotta be hard. I hope nothing ever happens in Succotash.
It's absolutely somewhere between Brokaw and Hyman's.
Future Report correspondent Dana Lewis talks with General Schlosser about the tough times ahead for U.S. forces.
Oh, nap. Take a nap. Somebody wake me up when this is over.
I'm going to look over here to the left here in this story and see if that bird's still in that cage.
Who saw his videotape and went, that's what we need on Fox News?
Maybe when I don't know how long he's been with Fox, but maybe when he left ABC, he was still awake.
He just looks so tired. I want to go, wake up. He needs a Red Bull.
Dude, Adderall, get on vitamins, bathtub and some cold medicine and start making crap. What, Dan?
Maybe he is.
Is what?
Maybe that's him energized.
Man, I'm in fuego. Whew, I'm on fire. I hope I got enough news to last the entire 30 minutes because I'm just burning through it. What are those, Alfie, on hold?
A couple different questions. The guy on line 2 has something weird that he wants.
Yes, Rusty.
Hey, Russ, I got a problem, man. I'm in a passenger seat. My wife is driving. She's in the left-hand lane. We're on our way to Sherman. She will not get into the right lane because she suspects that the left lane is her own private property. And it's the safest place.
How fast is she going in the left lane?
She is going exactly 52 miles an hour.
Let me talk to her.
All right, here she is.
I don't want to talk to him.
Can you hear me?
She says she don't want to talk. I try to put you on speaker.
Why is she in the left lane going under the speed limit?
That's what I want to know, and I can't get her to get over.
What's in Sherman?
Here, talk to us.
No, I'm not doing it.
Tell her I just want to ask where you guys are going.
All right, you're on speaker. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. What's your wife's name?
Her name's Marie.
Well, I know why she's driving. All right, I'm done with that.
Oh, man.
She's driving. She's not going to talk to me, and he's doing the best he can. I'm
going to call Russ.
She's driving me to Sherman. I'm going to host the news.
Fox station.
I should have auditioned for Fox. Why? You can see people behind you, traffic backing up. What is it about living in the left lane?
Because it's a right. It's a freeway. I can be over if I choose.
I've addressed this I don't know how many times. It's not speed that kills. It's people driving different speeds. You want to drive slow, boomp over a little bit.
I like the left lane.
The left lane is not for you.
I like it over here. And you know what? Free country. Why can't I live here in the left lane? At 52.
You drive
Go around me. There's 2 lanes. Go around me.
No, all the slow people are over in the right. And the slow people know that you want by in the right-hand lane, and they won't slow down enough so you can get around this thing.
No. That's where they want to be. Everybody has a right to be whatever speed, whatever lane they want.
You know, you can't drive whatever speed. You can get stopped if you're driving too slow. If you're impeding or there's some type of danger, you can eat that as well.
You can get a ticket for that. I just think it's funny. He's in the car and he's calling you to handle his wife.
Yeah, why didn't he drive?
Could you hear him? Hang on, she's right here. Ooh, where'd she go? Well, she was just here.
All right, nobody's driving.
You sound like a drunk Sean Connery.
My bad. Just got it left out.
What is line 1?
He has a question about something we're doing this year.
All right, thank you. Yes, Tony.
Hey, boss, Grand Dragon. Just wondering if y'all were going to have a Halloween episode this year or do anything for Halloween on the show.
Are we, Dan?
No.
Normally you write those.
No.
Why not?
I hate those.
Why?
Well, the last time we tried to write one was like, God, 3-4 years ago.
3.
Yeah.
I tell you what, do this. Take the War of the Worlds script, Orson Welles thing from the 30s.
Yeah.
You know the story?
Yes.
All right. Take that and just F it up. You already got most of the script written. Mars comes down. They attack. People in Grover's Field or wherever, they wig out. Just reorient everything and stick some ethnicity in there.
Who would be some of the guest actors we would have? Maybe
we're not going to have any. It'd just be us.
Just us. Okay.
Easier to control that way.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to do this.
Just, I don't know. What is today?
The 14th. 2 weeks.
Yeah. Normally we need to tape it. And then again.
Yeah.
And then go back in and add the sound effects.
Right. Takes
Make it a Christmas special.
No, it's more like it.
I'm liking this better. Let's do full-on production Christmas of next year. Maybe we'll have a shot.
See what you... give me a... what do they call it? A treatment?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a treatment. See what you got. I'll help you with it.
Okay.
Because Halloween, I think, is on a Friday this year, right?
Yes.
Perfect way to end the show.
Alrighty, we'll do it. If we can get on it before the week of, so we have time to edit it and put all the sound effects in.
That's crazy. All right. Ready to...
Yep.
You sound despondent.
He is.
Well, then you write it, John.
I don't want to write it. I know what's going to happen.
It's actually not the writing it is the problem. It's the doing it is the problem.
Well, then we'll do it live. We'll do it live.
There's no word.
We don't need words. We'll do it live.
Not that word.
We'll do it live.
Take us out.
Take it out. What does that mean? We'll do it live.
We won't do it live with sound effects and everything else.
No, absolutely. That's the best way to go because if it's slick and it's produced and it's concise, nobody will believe it's us.
And plus, and you're right, because if we do it live, then we get all the outtakes and everything that happens live. Everything that comes with it, it's like a live stage production.
That's exactly what you do. We can have bring a couple other people in, do all the sound effects, like they used to do back in the 20s and the 30s, and just do it on the fly. We'll do it live!
Oh, no.
And you know why we'll do it live?
Why?
Because that's got Cup written all over it.
It really does.
And that's the magic of me.
Can we bring Everett in just to kill him off in the first 30 seconds?
That's always been the best thing about any Halloween special we've done is we've always killed Everett off in the first half minute.
That's true.
And then the director of Scream stole that from me.
Did it really?
I killed Drew Barrymore. Know her?
Yeah. You always...
Like the first part of she's a star, and then they whack her in the first 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll do this. We're going to do this.
We'll do it live.
2 weeks from this Friday, we're ready. Sound effects?
No!
Yes, we will be. That's when Halloween is.
It doesn't matter if we're ready. We're still going to do it.
That's more like us.
Either way.
That's... I'm excited about this.
All right. You were excited about Spittleville, too, and Happy the Clown.
Spittleville would have happened.
Spittleville would not have happened.
Had I not been surrounded by...
What?
Infidels.
No, there was no infidels. You just lost interest.
I lost interest because every time we go out to shoot, there would be some type of issue. All right, we got to shoot an action scene. We need to strap the camera to the hood of the car. We bought equipment specifically for that. Mm-hmm. The guy that owned the camera wouldn't let us do it. Offered to sell it to me right there on the shoot. Well, you can buy it for $4,000. Let's shoot it, and if nothing happens to it, you're cool. If I damage it, then I'll buy it. Sure. No, can't do it.
Or repair. Well, what's the difference?
And then we're getting ready to shoot. Dallas cops come up and run us off.
Well, yeah, you can't just shoot wherever you want to and do whatever you want to. Outside of these walls, I should say. There's real rules out there. It's dangerous.
Man, I know that.
Dan.
So we'll do that.
Okay, if you want to do that.
Also, if we want to shoot Spittleville...
Don't you even bring that up.
Do it live?
I was coming back from my mom's apartment.
Yes.
I go over there every couple of weeks with a hand mirror. I was coming back.
I think I only got that. But...
And there's a house, looked like at one point, it doesn't look that old. The design looks old.
Okay.
Maybe 15 years, but it's almost Gothic Munsters-ish, and it's vacant. And it's got the Munsters-type gate.
Okay.
And it looks like nobody's been in it for a couple of years. Well, possibly a foreclosure.
Possibly. Give the address to Trey, maybe. You can shoot there.
I can give you the address.
Okay.
Pull it up and see who owns it. They'll let us shoot. And if you shoot it in black and white, it's going to get even more freaky.
Okay. And there's a really cool corn maze by my house. I thought we could shoot
Corn
there.
maze?
Maze. Oh, it's awesome. Every year, the corn is like 7 feet tall, and you get in there, and it's dark, and you get lost. It's so cool.
Who does that?
It's a family that owns a little property right by my house.
You're slapping your head about, Trey.
Have you two forgotten this isn't just Spittleville. This goes back to Happy the Clown. This is an 8-year saga that we maybe have 90 seconds of footage.
What was the question? What'd you ask?
I've forgotten.
Yes.
Yeah. Fine.
That's why we're enthusiastic.
Let's do them all.
That's why JD and I are always full of bliss.
Just forget.
Oh, my God. In 5 minutes, we've resurrected the Halloween special, Happy the Clown in Spittleville.
And none of them will get done.
We could almost do Happy the Clown live, just terrorizing Gavin.
I think we get Spittleville done. Plus, we take all the old footage we shot 5 years ago, take the new stuff that we shot, and just intercut it back and forth and forget about continuity.
You don't look anything like you did. I certainly don't look anything like I did.
What does that mean?
You mean you gained weight and you put on muscle and you cut your hair. You look totally different.
Yeah, the hair's a big thing.
Thanks, Dan. But you go ahead and insert it into different scenes and never explain continuity-wise why the hair comes and goes, and all of a sudden we look 12 years older. Man, I don't know what the air's like in that room, but they better get out.
Could y'all even take some hot tickets footage?
Yes, why not?
Yeah, take stuff from 20 years ago. Just throw it in.
Oh, my God.
Oh, look, here comes our children's. Yeah, if we really start worrying about continuity, we have blown the entire theory of this production.
I know, but maybe sometimes we like to visit the continuity word.
No, suspension of disbelief. That's the best way to attack this.
Walk out of one room and walk in the next room.
Same outfit, everything's the same. We just look a lot older and fatter.
Oh, my God.
Just intercut it and never, ever bring up anything.
It's brilliant. We're on.
All right. Were we done with whatever we were talking about?
I don't know what we were talking about.
It's fun, though, ain't it? Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Daniel.
Euless police say they will use a new daytime curfew as a tool to identify at-risk kids earlier as the department teams up with the HEB school district to find students who are skipping class. Although Euless police say they don't report big problems with truant students, the HEB district has seen a rise in unexcused absences. Euless and Bedford have already adopted the new daytime curfew, and Hearst, which is home to Northeast Mall, is expected to discuss the issue this week. The daytime curfew means when school is in session between 9 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, a minor who is out of school without an excused absence can be in violation. It would be a Class C misdemeanor with a possible fine of up to $500.
Why is that something that they have to institute?
Because they don't have a...
When I was a kid, this is a daytime curfew, right?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have
When I was a kid, if we skip school and we're out walking around and a cop pass you, they'll turn around and come back and ask your ass what the hell you're doing.
But can they do anything about it if there was a law?
Yeah, all of a sudden you're truant.
Well,
they would call that, I think, the DISD police.
There's always been a truant law. I know this because my kid was skipping school.
Well, I don't understand why they have to institute that. Why would you already have something in place if a kid's running around, it's during school hours, and he looks like he's capable of being there? Why wouldn't you immediately just go pick them up?
I think because it's just tying up the police to find out some kids just skipping school. But in this case, obviously it's becoming an issue, and so they're now giving the cops a way to arrest them, as opposed to just stopping them, asking what they're doing. Well, I'm out of school, I'm sick today, whatever, you know. But the parent gets in trouble with truancy. I know this because my kid skipped school a few times when he was in high school. I got a notice in the mail that I had to address, that I had to go to the school and talk about why my kid was truant. I didn't even know he wasn't going.
Was he living with you?
Yes.
Where'd you think he went during the day?
He went to school.
No.
Yes, he did. I would drop him off. And then he would go out. Here's the deal. He was a junior. He had some friends that were seniors. They were kind of going to that skip day mentality. Difference was he didn't have the skip day mentality. I mean, he couldn't do that because he was still a junior, still in classes. So he'd go out with them. And I found out later, I actually got called in school on truant charges.
You get paddled?
No, I didn't get paddled. Coach Carter wasn't there. I was just, I couldn't believe that letter.
What is it, Dan?
That would just be awesome. So we can give you this Class C misdemeanor or whatever, fine,
Well, I'll take
ticket,
it.
whatever.
That'd be fine.
Or we can bring in Coach Carter here with his holes.
Wait a minute.
You decide. $500.
What?
Five swats?
I'm 50 years old.
You've been nothing but problems since you was a kid.
Oh, my God. It's in his coat shorts.
I don't have my,
Well,
I don't have my paddle anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat you with my colostomy bag.
oh, God, you're kind of an old man. I'd push you over.
You will?
Yeah, I will.
Well, let me drill some holes in this and see how far you push me. I wish the paddle was back.
So suck.
Come in there and
Don't get me with that.
I was going to rephrase that and it just come out too natural. Hit the delay.
Yeah, I believe I'll pay the fine. I'll pay
How
double.
much fiber you taking in? drill holes in your turds.
And they hold up.
On before we need a break.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead, Dan.
Opponents of alcohol sales at Six Flags Over Texas and Hurricane Harbor got a chance to make their cases starting this morning. A two-day protest hearing began at 10 a.m. at the Hotel Trinity Inn Suites in Fort Worth.
What is their concern? If you don't want Six Flags to sell beer, don't go.
Well,
you're worried about your kids? Don't take them. Six Flags is in the business to make money, a profit, and if they can make profit off this, and they're in the proper zoning they need to be, let them sell it. If you don't like it, don't patronize.
Well, it's not a matter of me patronizing. They're saying people go in there, they have some alcohol. I'm concerned about them driving their kids home with some alcohol in their system, or better yet, driving back to my neighborhood.
Take any restaurant that serves alcohol that allows families, you take that out as well. Why penalize Six Flags just because it's a family environment?
It's a family
You had it at one point at Chuck E. Cheese.
Certainly did, and God bless them for that when I had kids.
If that's your argument, what about that big Ranger Stadium next door where they have 181 games a year and they sell beer and you take your family?
Cowboy game? Don't they sell beer?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do. But
all right. Maybe they should have sold some to the Pac-Man.
They already have those in. We're trying to keep Six Flags from being a
Why
bar.
penalize Six Flags, especially if you've got the new Cowboy Stadium going up in Arlington, family event, they're going to sell beer. How do you differentiate between the two?
Because
let Six Flags sell it.
Well, personally, I agree, but I'm just saying that's the argument. The argument is I don't want to give anybody else a reason to have their kids in a car after being drunk, and they're also saying, this seems to me this is a Six Flags issue, a lot of schools will not be able to take their groups to Six Flags anymore because a lot of high schools have no alcohol policies. So now
you're going to have an ID to get it anyway.
No,
it's not like Six Flags is just going to sell Michelob with pink things.
No, and they're saying high school, let's say Richardson High School has a no alcohol policy. You can't go anywhere that sells it. So now we can no longer go to Six Flags as a group. Well, that's a Six Flags issue, I realize.
Yeah,
they're willing to take that on.
Yeah, they've obviously crunched the numbers and said, well, we're better off selling beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I worked there for 3 or 4 years. People are going to drink in the park. They sneak it in if they don't have it. Just let them have the beer.
Well, if you've got other entities that can sell alcohol, that's a family gig. I tell you what, you want to protest?
Yes.
Family events where they sell beer? Mm-hmm. Why don't you go out to TMS with your picket sign and see how long it stays in your hand?
Yeah, good.
I didn't take it away from him. I just reoriented it. You can still read it if he tilts forward. Need a break? All right.
The most addictive show on the radio. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Daniel, what do you got?
All right, this last check of traffic brought to us by Texas Motor Speedway. Right now, actually no real major problems. Most of the earlier accidents have been cleared and traffic still just kind of unwinding from that in all the usual spots. Stop and go are just kind of sluggish in general due to rush hour. One problem to tell you about, though, in Arlington, I-20 eastbound at Little Road just have an accident on the right shoulder, so hopefully that shouldn't slow you down too much. I'm Dan O'Malley. There's a look at traffic on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you, Daniel. All right, we got about 70 for the low tonight, and tomorrow really only about 73 for the highs. Kind of a front kind of blows through. We have some showers off and on tonight, mostly in Tarrant County currently, and they should rain pretty much all night. 79 now at Live 105.3.
All right. You ready to finish news, Dan?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead.
Richard Cooey, who was 41, who previously had said he was too fat to be executed, was executed this morning in the state of Ohio.
And his contention was, I'm too fat, you can't find a vein. It's not really, it ain't cool.
Yeah, it ain't cool. Ohio executed a 5'7", 267-pound double murderer who argued his obesity made death by lethal injection inhumane. Richard Cooey died at 10:28 a.m. this morning at the Southern Ohio Correctional Facility. There were no immediate reports of any difficulties finding suitable veins to deliver the deadly chemicals, a problem that had delayed previous executions in the state.
That's too bad.
Did this suffer?
You what? This guy, I believe, was convicted of a double murder.
Yes,
he was.
Killed 2 University of Akron students in 1986.
Can you really play the other side of this with this argument?
Certainly. We're humane. We're
not humane. We kill people.
I know, but we like to kill them gently. I tried. No, just as a society, I can see both sides of that argument. You go, well, you know what? You have to kill them. And don't make them suffer. I know they did horrible things, but don't make them suffer.
Really?
Because it makes us equal to them.
There's not two sides of the argument. There's only one. Who gave us the privilege to put somebody down?
Well, you can argue that nobody has that right. God only has that right to put
That's what I'm saying. Putting people to death has nothing to do with justice or a just penalty for whatever it was that they did. It's all part of vengeance. And I'm all for it. But there's really you can't argue the other side.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
I didn't say that because that's stupid.
No, it's not. It's in the Bible. So it's not our place to kill people.
That's exactly what I brought up. There aren't two sides to this argument. Really, we shouldn't be putting them down. But we do it because it's vengeance, and it makes the people that were related to the victim, there's some type of closure. That's why we do it.
I'm sure.
Morally, probably not.
No. And in the old days.
Luckily, we don't think that way.
Well, in the old days, it probably started out with hangings and things like that. We don't want to warehouse you. We don't have the money to warehouse you. We got 3 cells in the city, and you're taking up one.
You know what? We have the money to warehouse all these people. We don't kill that many. Texas does. Mm-hmm. We don't kill that many people nationally on an annual basis. So you're talking maybe 50 for all the states, with maybe 50 being from Texas?
You're being generous there. I'd say 1 a week nationally. I don't think.
Well, let's just use 50 as a number. With the prison population, that's not going to affect the overall money that we spend to house these people. We ain't doing it for any financial reasons. We're not doing it. The only reason we're doing it is because we can. Yeah. We enjoy it. We like it. There's some type of closure, and there's some type of justice that goes along with it. But if you want to go back and look at the Bible, we're not really supposed to be doing that. Me, I don't care about needles. You want to put somebody down after especially a double murder, give a retard a hammer and let him go in there for a while.
Close the door. Hey, we couldn't find any veins on you. Well, good. I mean, I'm going to...
No, you're going to stay strapped down while we let... Can't think of a good name. Timmy in here with a hammer.
Well, a hammer? No, this isn't fair.
Ow!
Ow, ow. Ow, ow. The needles!
Die!
Timmy, die.
Let me hit you here. Are you dead?
Yeah, if you'll quit hitting me.
You dead?
Yes.
All right, then.
Hey, you're right. We just like to watch people die. And you know
there's no other justification for it. You've got a country that was based on biblical beliefs.
You're right. And I promise you, if you put it up on paper...
What?
That's my retard. You put it up on pay-per-view, you'd make money. People would watch.
This just in, the state of Texas has just changed its method.
But you're right. If you let somebody in there with a hammer while they're strapped down, yeah, that's a PPV. Go ahead, Dan.
Do you want to hear what this guy's last words were?
Ouch.
Well, no.
Hey.
He says, or said, you, expletive deleted, haven't paid any attention to anything I've said in the last 22 and a half years. Why would anyone pay any attention to anything I've had to say now? Then he died.
Did he contend that he was innocent?
I guess.
Or has he just been obese for 22 years, telling them you can't do this?
He gained...
Did you really take into account somebody's BMI before you murdered 2 people?
No. What did you say? He gained this weight in prison?
Yeah, he gained 75 pounds when he went to death row. But then the last guy that Ohio had executed about a year ago was roughly the same size as this guy.
And he's going to go back and play on his civil and the constitutional rights. He's going to play on that, even though there was probably no consideration when he killed the 2 people what their height, weight was.
Of course not, no.
So why is it...
Because I've changed.
I don't care if you've changed or not. Those people are still dead. You got lucky. You got an extra 22 years out of this deal. They got nothing. They were instantaneously killed for no reason. You got an extra 2 decades.
My favorite one is the chick that used an axe to kill somebody, and there were groups that absolutely protested up until the minute she was dead that this was the worst thing to do. This was in Texas, I believe, and they offered her. And they went, "No, she's changed. She's a Christian now, and this is 20 years later."
All right, well then you know what? You got the chance to give your life to God. The people that were slain. They didn't get that option.
Oh, I know. Certainly.
Like the guy in California that was on death row, and you had the civil rights activists. I think even Hollywood celebrities.
Tookie was the guy's name. But yeah, you even had...
Has he been a gang leader?
Yeah, even a gang leader. He had murdered 2 people in a 7-Eleven in cold blood, and I think one other one like on a sidewalk. And you even had Jamie Foxx and all these people saying, "Look what he's done now. You can't kill him. He's an asset to society."
No, you can stop that. You can take now off of it. Look what he's done. I don't care anything else that's transpired since he murdered those people. They're dead. The only reason he had the chance to turn his life over to God was because we don't put people down immediately upon conviction.
No, it takes way too long. 20 years is absurd.
I don't know that waiting that long is really a detriment, especially when you've got people, people that were convicted of rape in Dallas. Go back, you do a DNA test, and they find out that wasn't the guy.
Well, yeah, you're going to have a few of those, but
a few of those is worth waiting, especially if there's really no financial burden. If you got an extra 45, 50 people in a prison population of, we'll just say, billions, it really isn't going to affect your bottom line.
No, it's certainly not.
So if you got to wait to make sure that you got the right feller, go ahead.
He's been in there 20 years, often. He killed my family.
But with the Tookie, I can't think of his last name.
I'll say Williams.
That sounds right. Well, with Tookie, he was counseling people in prison, actually taking gang members, getting them to turn their lives over. So there was actually good done there, okay? Possibly you've repented. You got some good done, but you're still out.
And they did. They killed him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, then, in the end, all these come out to be correct, even though it's the Hollywood types that go, "Oh, don't kill him. No, he's changed. He can do more good for us alive than he possibly could dead."
Who was a guy from MASH that's always against these?
Mike Farrell?
Yes. Right. Oh, he's big time against the death penalty in any way, shape, or form.
And I'm just going to venture a guess that he has never had anybody in his family murdered.
No.
Because that's really a tough situation, a perspective to take if you've had somebody in your family slain.
Sure. If you had your daughter or your wife or somebody killed in cold blood and you're still against the death penalty, you have some credence at least.
At that point, I'm going to listen to you a little bit longer.
I can.
But again, his argument is this isn't something that's supposed to be our job. You want to lock them up and keep them out of the sandbox, that's fine. But to murder people, which is what you're doing, that's really not supposed to be in our, is the word purview?
Yeah.
That.
Very nice. Very impressive. But
especially if you believe anything biblical. Hello.
Jim's back. Oh, God.
Hey, Dad.
Stop, yes.
All right, then.
He's left. Oh,
no. Dick. Liar.
Down the hall.
I did.
Saying I do doesn't mean the passion's kaput, at least according to a majority of brides-to-be who think sex will get steamier after they marry. A survey by Brides.com found that 52% of women who are about to tie the knot think they will have a better love life with their husband. The survey contains several surprising findings about what women expect between the sheets after that big day. 37% admit that they have had fantasies about other men when in bed with their fiancé. 42% say they plan to halt all sexual activity.
Well, that's infidelity.
It's not. Well, then
if you're fantasizing about another man.
You fantasize about any other women?
No, just other men.
Stop it. You know you do.
Women.
It's in your head.
As a man, I'm supposed to. As a woman, you're supposed to be what's the word?
Monogamous.
Somebody else want to help me?
Magnanimous?
All right, that falls in line with that. Monogamous.
True to the one you love.
As a feller,
it's a fantasy.
Our job.
Oh, you know every chick you've ever been with has fantasized that they were with somebody else. I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way. You guys know what I meant.
Yeah, that's why they're all giggling.
No, that's not what I meant.
Any chick that I've ever been with has obviously had to fantasize about somebody else.
Not the way I meant it. I meant any of us. Any of us.
We don't attack the host on this show. Trey, spin the wheel for Joe.
What? That's not even the way I meant it.
You will not attack my sexual veracity.
You said you're a lousy lover anyway.
I can say that. What did you get, Trey?
The door of death.
All right. That's where we line all the doors with paper. One of them's open and you run through all of them.
I've done that one and you've locked all the doors.
That's a good game, isn't it?
No, it wasn't a good game at all. It needs to be a game where I could win.
No.
Okay, 41 minutes until we all beat you up because of your phone being on earlier.
Why are you going to beat me up because my phone was on?
Because what's it called?
Ass whip orgy.
Yeah. That's what you spun and got.
You never spun it a second time when your phone went off the second time.
Well, then spin it again. Let's see what else I'm not going to do. It's a dumb idea. What do I get now?
You got the door of death, too.
We can play sack races and run together.
Run through a door and then have somebody on the other side and beat our ass.
Get it all done at once.
Hey, I won. No, I didn't. How long before we need a break?
8.
What is 8?
Yes.
Seems like we've already talked for an hour and a half. What is line 3?
His wife is related to one of the death row inmates you mentioned earlier.
All right. Yes, Jeffrey.
My wife's uncle was Henry Lee Lucas. When she was 10 years old, he lived in a house with them, came home with a date one night and said, "Oh, this is my house." Her father got in a fight with Henry, kicked him out of the house, and they gave Henry's date a bus ticket back to Florida.
Well, hang on, back up. I know that Henry Lucas was a mass murderer, but I forgot how he went about it.
Oh, every different way. They never could catch him because his MO was different every time. I mean, he did everything you could imagine to kill people. He never did it the same twice.
How many? Didn't near the before they executed him, they found out he didn't really kill as many people as he fessed up to?
Oh, yeah, because he would say, I killed somebody in Texas Tuesday, and I was in Florida on Tuesday afternoon.
So that was funny to him. He turned it with the state troopers, or the Texas Rangers, he turned it into an Easter egg hunt, basically.
Well, and every time he did, they'd give him another save execution.
Right. They keep him around because, we need more information about this new murder that you just confessed to, so we can't kill you.
And they actually bought that?
They did for the longest time.
Yeah, because you had families who were like, well, if he can tell us where our loved one is, we can finally lay him to rest.
All right, go ahead, Jeffrey.
Well, the whole thing is 10 years later when the FBI came to my wife's house, some of the pictures they showed of the deceased, there was this woman's picture there. And the irony of the whole thing is Henry's the only death row inmate that George Bush actually commuted a sentence.
And what was that justification?
Because of so many cases that they had said he had done and then proved later he didn't. So he wound up dying of a heart attack here in jail.
Here in jail?
In prison, in state prison. He never was put to death by the state. He died of natural causes.
Okay.
And they tried to get him off about 15 years ago because he'd become a Christian. There was this guy who actually put out T-shirts that said "Free Henry," that they thought they should let him out of prison because he had changed his ways.
I don't get the justification. Just because somebody's had the opportunity to straighten their life out, you absolutely ignore the murders that preceded that.
And the families you've destroyed forever. Those memories don't go away just because you found God. I'm sorry, I'm a Christian, but you don't get that option, like you said.
Well, and I like the fact that we pick and choose out of the Bible. Mm-hmm. We like a good portion of these. The vengeance is mine, say it, Earl. That's not something we're not hip to.
That's not even in all the Bibles.
Well, because you can go back and you can interpret different things. You got the eye for an eye, and then it's wordy.
Yeah, it's a Bible.
What are you looking at online, Dan?
I'm trying to look up Henry Lee Lucas.
Nothing on Wiki?
I'm just still waiting on anything to pull up that I've typed in.
Oh, okay.
You have that kid with the hammer? I'd like to execute the laptop.
I think it's a laptop. I think it's a CBS server.
It is.
Especially when you got stocks that are only worth $9.
Let that go.
As our stocks drop, so does our bit rate.
No. There's nothing left of this company. We went from $28 a share to $9.
Yes.
In the course of a month. Why didn't you tell me so at least I could move some of my 401k around?
I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know. I didn't realize it till the market just started going haywire, and then I pulled up CBS, and I actually, because there's different types of CBS shares, I had to go make sure. I'm like, there's no way. That can't be. It's like, oh, yeah, that is.
Are there any CBS shares that are still worth something?
I think there's one but it's not. I mean, it's like $20, I think.
Are you sure you got it right, or is that CVS?
No, they're doing good.
All right. Right. You got it or not?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Henry Lee Lucas was an American criminal convicted of murder and once listed as America's most prolific serial killer. However, he later recanted his confessions. He once flatly stated, "I am not a serial killer," in a letter to researcher Brad Shelledy. Lucas confessed to involvement in about 600 murders with an average of about one murder per week between his release from prison in mid-1975 to his arrest in mid-1983. A more widely circulated total of about 350 murders committed by Lucas is based on confessions deemed believable by a Texas-based Lucas Task Force, a group which was criticized by Texas Attorney General Jim Maddox for sloppy police work and taking part in an extended hoax.
How could you believe that somebody would have time, without getting caught, to just go with the lower number? To be a mass murderer of 300.
Yeah.
And be able to pull all that off.
And never, like you said, never get caught, never get tracked. Looking at him, I can't imagine anybody ever allowing themselves to be alone with that man. Look, Ted Bundy looks like a normal guy. This guy looked frightening.
Hey, if you go back to Ted Bundy, son of Sam, I can't think of any more. I don't think their numbers were anywhere close to that.
I think the Green River killer was, I want to say they really thought he did about 60. But I think if you were just, transient, just going from city to city, just look at homeless people. You could go really, you could do it if you were that sadistic and just wanted to just, travel around the country, kill homeless people. And
I saw a report just last week about that's happening a lot on the rails, people that jump the rails, there's no ID, there's no tracking, nobody knows where they are, nobody knows where they're going, and they're getting killed.
So they think possibly Henry Lee Lucas killed a lot of transients.
That was I always thought that was his M.O.
Okay. Is that all of it, Dan?
There's a ton more. I'll look through it.
You can finish news then. You okay, Chloe? All right, good.
All right, back to the sexy bride survey. 92% of new brides say they will sleep alone on the night before their wedding.
I've had it with this story.
Fair enough.
Fantasizing.
No, there's two times sex doesn't get better. It's after a wedding and it's after a baby. Don't think you're going to get... We're closer.
That wasn't even the comment that you made. You went, sex isn't going to get any better with me regardless.
I wasn't picking on you specifically.
You're looking at me when you said you know they fantasize about other guys when they're having sex with you.
Well, they probably have, but not because it's you, just because all chicks probably at some point fantasize about another guy at some point.
Well, then go find him and let him get you juiced up so I don't have to sit here and stuff around and look for that G thing.
Especially if he's taking all the credit.
It's just a fantasy. You never know. It's in her head. Every chick has fantasies.
And you said with Russ, it would always.
Yeah.
Don't help me out.
I'm trying not to.
I'm fighting the urge. All right, Dan, go ahead.
David Letterman and Senator John McCain will get a chance to make up. The Republican presidential candidate is scheduled to appear on Letterman's Late Show on Thursday. It will be McCain's 13th visit to the CBS program, but his first since he angered Letterman by canceling last month.
He is not going to be on. Letterman's going to wait till, I think they tape at 3:30 New York time. He's going to get a call about 3:30. Tell him, we got Pauly Shore.
McCain had a reason. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, of everybody you could pick. McCain had a reason to cancel. He really did.
All right, why isn't he had time to do an interview with Katie Couric before he left New York City?
Technically, his statement still stands up because he says he didn't feel like it was the right time for comedy.
Well, you're going to have a larger reach of the audience with Letterman than you are Katie Couric. Letterman's going to let you address whatever policy issues you have and then go on and do the rest of the stuff.
Obviously, he had people that told him that, and that time, that we were in a crisis that day. Guess he didn't feel it was time to go out and laugh and giggle.
And I think he's going to cancel on him, but I think he'll have Obama on just as the ultimate slap in the face because they'll both be around New York.
Right as John's leaving, Obama's walking in.
Uh-huh. We've canceled on you because we've booked that one. Bye. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We are Dallas-Fort Worth's most listened to talk station.
Did you get Gavin's award put on eBay yet?
Be up there shortly.
You're really going to sell his award?
Put a high reserve on it. That's a prestigious award.
It certainly is. It belongs to Gavin and KRLD.
Gavin did absolutely nothing for that Tom T. Hall award from the broadcasters.
It's not Tom T. Hall award.
Well, what is it then?
Morrow award.
You've got no clue what it is. Stop correcting me.
You don't know it's not Tom T. Hall.
I know it's probably Edward R. Murrow.
Okay, there you go. And that's
that's not it. Susan B. Coleman.
No, it's not.
Susan B. Anthony?
Sure. Why not?
Why don't you do a little research if you're going to correct me?
I know it's not Tom T. Hall. I happened to meet Tom T. Hall one day, and he didn't have an award with him. There's no award that goes with Tom T. Hall.
That's because all the country people you hang out with have no talent.
That's not... Oh, Toby, he doesn't have talent.
You don't hang out with him. You just got a free truck. Chet Atkins, none.
Oh, my God.
Tom T. Hall, zilch. He had a song, I Like Beer.
Yeah?
I Like Beer.
That was a good song. We know who he is. I bet he don't know who we are. Clearly, he's a star.
I don't know who he is.
Well, whatever. You're not a country music fan either.
You got shot down, whatever.
I love country music.
You never heard of Tom T. Hall?
No.
You like beer?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have heard of it. You ready, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. How long? 10, 15 minutes before the Murrow Award?
Yeah.
All right. 6:44. Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
Well, we can now add this news item to the list of growing news items that never should have been news items in the first place. Security at some of the nation's biggest airports could be breached by a simple piece of clothing. The Transportation Safety Administration isn't doing enough to track down security badges and uniforms of former employees. This according to a new report. A government watchdog group's report found dozens of examples of former employees keeping their uniforms and security badges long after they've left the job. One officer had an active pass to secure areas 827 days after leaving the TSA.
Every company has an exit interview. Why wouldn't the TSA have that? And at that interview, give me that.
That one I don't know. This is absurd. I cannot believe that this is going on, and apparently rampant.
Yeah, in 73 cases, offices that monitor security passes were not notified when an employee quit, and the agency lost track of former security officers' uniforms 82 times.
And to me, that's even more of a concern. Why did they quit? Are they disgruntled? And if they are, do they really need access to secure areas?
No, you're right. All that should be turned in day of, the moment they quit. Can't even comprehend why they wouldn't follow up on this, other than because it's a TSA.
They don't really say, and you would hope they would. The people that watch our airports, you would hope that there is some semblance of attention to detail, and that seems to escape them, as do grenades and bombs. But not Flex shampoo.
No, they found Joy's shampoo every time. Why did you put it in there?
Did she have shampoo or didn't she have something else? A lighter.
She had a lighter. She smoked cigarettes, and so she'd have a lighter. She'd put one away. What do you keep doing that for? You're going to get us in trouble, and I don't want the strip search just because you have a lighter. Quit it. Buy one when you get there. You can't smoke on the plane.
Did they catch her every time with the lighter?
Every time with the lighter. Every time. That was a trip where we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 stops total.
They do it with just a baggage search, or was it the X-ray?
It was the X-ray machine. They'd see it, and they'd pull her aside. Can we talk to her? I looked at her one time. I went, I'll strangle you. Okay, I know what it is. That's a damn lighter.
If you're going to do it anywhere in front of the TSA, you're supposed to buy.
You know why I'm doing this, yes?
See?
In the wake of a research group's recommendations on how police should
is this a taser story?
Yes, on how police should use...
The only thing this story is going to do, or this new edict, what state is this, or city?
San Antonio.
The only thing this is going to do is get more people shot.
You're absolutely correct. Well,
you go read the story.
In the wake of a research group's recommendations on how police should use force in San Antonio, Police Chief William McManus has enacted 2 major changes to the police department's policy on the use of tasers. Officers now are prohibited from using the weapons against anyone known to be under the influence of drugs, and no more than 1 officer at a time should use a taser against a person. This according to the new policy.
The second one sounds like it might have some forethought in it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The first one... They're supposed to do some type of drug testing there on the spot.
McMahon is
and you've had officers call before and say there are a lot of times that people are hopped up on something. I can't think of what it is. Maybe meth. But they've shot, and they keep coming at them.
Sure. Meth, PCP, anything like that.
I think it's mostly the PCP.
That doesn't stop. Yeah, bullets don't stop them. But again, all you got to do, this is so simple. I didn't know. It says if it's a known under the influence. I didn't know.
Well, but it's going to add another variable in that a police officer is going to have to calculate in.
Yeah.
Are they going to come back and find out this guy was on something, then I used the taser, that perpetuated a heart attack, and now I'm going to be up on charges.
That's what's happening.
Because I've got to make 1,000 calculations instantaneously, and now I got to figure out what he's on.
Exactly, and
Luckily, I'm just going to shoot him so I don't get in trouble in Dutch because I used a taser.
And that's what's happening with the heart attacks. They go into jail. They have a heart attack later. You find out they were all hopped up on something or other. Fact is, the cops can simply say, "I didn't know." Now the fact he was pulling his hair out and his face was blue, and he's actually flying. But a lot of things could cause that with the Smurf.
Well, you never know. I didn't check what he had for lunch. Might have been Smurfs. It's going to add something else that's going to delay the time that a police officer needs to do whatever he needs to. And it's going to jeopardize officers' life.
It's one more thing they have to think about, you're right, as opposed to just reacting. Now, the two cops not zapping at the same time, I think that's...
Well, it's the one-at-a-time policy.
Are you done?
Think of it as an electrical Pierre.
Are you done? Okay, I'll get him now.
Actually, Chief McManus said, as far as the policy with the drugs, he said you have to see them using drugs. So, really, the cops are out unless Russ,
if I see somebody ingest the drugs, I can't light them up.
You got it.
All right.
Fair enough. But how often is that going to happen, really? I mean, that's just That's the lawyers covering their ass. That's all that is.
All right, if that's a liability issue, just to keep the UCLA?
ACLU.
Okay. Keep the brake people at bay.
Yeah. You're right. That's all that is. That's lawyers getting involved.
Transmission.
Yeah.
Okay. AMCO.
Yeah.
Thanks. You're a great sidekick. All right, Dan.
A 90-year-old woman was killed when she lost control of her new sports car and slammed it into a pole. Maria Brunetti.
What was she driving?
2009 Dodge Challenger.
Who sold that to her?
The people, she got cash. It was her 90th birthday. If at 90 you're still old enough to drive a Dodge Challenger, I'm going to sell it to you.
She was too old to drive it. More than a few feet. What's the story?
Maria Brunetti of Pompano Beach got the 2009 Dodge Challenger on her birthday. Detectives believe that she lost control Sunday when she accelerated instead of braking while trying to make a turn. The car hit a concrete pole and caught fire with Brunetti and her son, 47-year-old Peter Brunetti, trapped inside. Witnesses pulled them from the burning car and fire rescue took them to the hospital. She was pronounced dead a short time later. Her son in serious condition. That poor car.
Was it a Challenger?
Yeah.
I like those.
Very, very.
My girlfriend's dad just got one.
Woohoo. Well, obviously, they're you could kill yourself in anything, but are they fast?
It's a Dodge Challenger. It's probably got a Hemi in it.
Yeah, they do. They have the three different models. You have the SRT, which is the top of the line. Then there's the RT. Both of those have.
I think the SRT might have the Viper engine in it.
It's something like that, yeah.
All right.
So this old lady forgets accelerator, brake.
I got cash.
She's probably dead before she hit that pole.
That would be as negligent if you took it and sold it to a 16-year-old. You're not going to have the capability to handle that much horsepower.
I can't argue that point with you. I'd like to continue.
Especially if a chick comes in on a Rascal and swaps it out for a Dodge. There's no reason to let her behind the wheel.
Every year, talking about the kids, every year you hear the daddy that buys the Mustang on the 16th birthday and gives it to him. And they're so surprised when him and four of his buddies are wrapped around a tree. Evans, every year.
Yeah, she's 90. She got the cash. I mean,
she doesn't have the skills to handle that.
Point is, she may have. She could have killed somebody else.
Well, the worst thing is like it said, the story said, her 47-year-old son is in the car with her, so maybe he's
egging her on.
Come on, Ma.
No.
The car next to us is gunning it. Step on it, bitch! Put to the firewall!
She's had no time in that car. It had like 150 miles on it when they found it, when it was burned.
It probably had 130 miles on it when she got it.
Most likely.
What is line one?
He's a former San Antonio police officer.
Oh. Yes, Michael.
Hey, Russ, just making your comment. I mean, I know a lot of times you guys talk about Garland PD. When I was a cop in San Antonio, I tell you what, there's nothing for officers being investigated by internal affairs 5 to 6 times a year. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, especially if somebody touched an officer, they'd do that in broad daylight. They'll strum on you like you wouldn't believe over there in San Antonio.
I'm feeling musical.
I'm sorry?
Why did you leave San Antonio?
I came up here for another higher position.
Are you still a peace officer?
Yes, I am.
You frying anybody up here?
I'm sorry?
Never mind. I don't want to go through a sitting coach.
No.
Well, can you say which department you came to?
No, I can't say what department I'm in. But
so San Antonio was a step up from Garland?
San Antonio?
Yeah.
San Antonio gets paid a lot more jurisdiction.
No, I'm talking about Garland. Do you work for Garland?
No, I don't work for Garland. No, heck no, I wouldn't move. I wouldn't leave San Antonio for Garland. No.
Garland, bunch of pussies.
No,
but what you're saying is the San Antonio cops are worse than the ones in Garland.
They will not hesitate. I walked in one. I had to back an officer up, and when I went up there, the guy was already cuffed, but he was playing basketball with his head on top of the hood.
Oh. All it takes is somebody with a camera. And they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what led up to that. You don't know what.
Doesn't matter. He's in custody. That's when things stop.
Just because somebody's in custody, and Michael can verify this, just because you're in cuffs doesn't mean somebody's under control. Sometimes you got to play.
Yeah, sometimes they'll spit on you. Sometimes some guys will spit on you. They'll kick. They'll try to headbutt you. But when I came up to the officer, I said, "Dude, what are you doing?" He goes, he called me an a-hole. I said, then so what? They're going to do that here in the street. But yeah, they're a lot of those guys. Well, a lot of those guys are Hispanic. They're 5'2", or they got small man syndrome and stuff, and they want to sit there and buck. I'm 5'9". I'm a bodybuilder. I'm about 240. And I'd had a guy that was 5'3" get the club, just shove me. And then when I knocked him out, I got investigated by internal affairs.
Even though he had already attacked you?
3 times. He shoved me 3 times.
Maybe I'll have to take the basketball hoop off the front of your car. Thanks, Michael.
What's this for in front of the car here?
Been to the fair?
Yes, I've been to the fair. What is it? Why is there a basketball hoop on the hood of your car?
This is a hard game.
Perp ball.
I told you I saw that cop in Missouri.
Nothing but rim. Miss. Damn. Hate this. Gonna get a free one?
It's the one game where you win and more times you miss.
We need a break.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Audio stimulation. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Maybe it's a prestigious nature to have somebody from PBS be the moderator for the debates.
I guess. Maybe you balance it out.
Or Brokaw, who's been in broadcasting for 30, 40 years.
Jim Lear, I get. He, does the political hour.
He's PBS as well, right?
Yeah. But
and most people aren't going to know who he is.
I think a lot of people know who he is just because he's been around for so damn long. Now, the
only reason I know anything about PBS is I think the McNeil-Lehrer report was on when I was in high school.
Oh, yeah.
We had to watch that and Nova.
Yeah, I watched the Nova. And Lehrer scares me.
Why?
He's got those, almost entirely blacked out eyes, almost look like doll's eyes. He just freaky looking.
So I think that's the reason why, at least a couple of the debates, you've had a PBS moderator.
Makes sense. You're going to balance it out a little bit. Somebody from the smart side, somebody from Fox.
What about Brett Hume?
Yeah. Brett Hume. Be funny. I swear to God, he runs out of breath. We were listening to it earlier. He's like talking outside of the oxygen mask drops down in front of him.
Take some of that in. Take it in just for a couple of seconds.
I think he runs on batteries.
What are you going to say, Trey?
Who is doing it tomorrow night?
I think, is it Brokaw again?
That's one thing I don't know about it tomorrow. I'll look real quick.
I still like the idea of Imus.
No.
Sure, why not?
Don't Imus. No.
What? He would
for
technically
comedy relief?
No, he would be as impartial as anyone from PBS. Imus isn't, under any sort of contract with any of the major news outlets, unless you consider RFD major.
He's always done. Said political guest on his show.
I know, but you want somebody.
And it's not just an occasional occurrence. I believe that was one of the biggest issues he had to deal with when he made the what goose comment. He had a lot of political figures backed away from his show, so he had to struggle for a while when he came back on RFD.
Back on RFD.
Or whatever the network is. What is he?
WABC?
All right, back on ABC.
Bob Schieffer is the moderator tomorrow night.
All right, CBS. And I still don't get why they didn't leave him with the evening news instead of Katie Couric. A lot easier to watch. You could understand. He had credibility. He's an old guy. That's what we expect on television with the news. Not some perky chick who thinks that you should just wing people at the airport if they got a bomb.
Because she's perky. She's easy on the eyes. It's new. It's something different. CBS wants to be a trendsetter.
Yeah. With plummeting ratings?
Well, no.
Plummeting stock price. Everybody else goes in the opposite direction. No. We want to be the vanguard of obscurity.
No, not at all. I think they thought that was going to be a ratings winner. Guys would watch her and chicks would go watch her because she was a chick.
They ain't.
I'm telling you, they had a meeting and that's what they came up with.
They had a meeting and said David Lee Roth would be a good hire.
No, bitch. Don't go back and revisit that. Especially now that CBS stock has dropped to $9 a share.
And you wonder why?
We've had time to recover from David Lee Roth. Katie Couric's still on the air doing her damage.
You know, it took a nice $20 million hit, I'm sure, over the next couple of years for the Imus firing.
To fire him even before there was any type of disposition, especially with the Rutgers chicks who said, yeah, he screwed up. We're okay with it.
Mm-hmm. It was on its way to going away when they pulled the plug on him.
They didn't even give him the weekend.
No.
And to Imus's credit, he still went and met with them, said, all right, I screwed up and there's no reason. So, why don't you guys wear hats? That way I wouldn't have gotten into trouble.
That's a cowboy hat.
Everybody wear cowboy hats. Looks kind of cool.
No, it doesn't.
Everybody's a cowboy.
No, it doesn't look cool.
At least now I get to moderate the presidential debates.
Oh, no.
Once again, good evening from the Jimmy Hoffa University in Hemphead, New York.
That's what it is.
Don Imus from radio and television for hundreds of years. Welcome to the final presidential debate, sponsored by the committee. Sponsored by the presidential debates.
No.
It's Senator McCain right there, and there's the other one. I still never got an answer from you, Senator McCain, earlier. How do you feel about the Apache Treaty of 1852?
Well, my friend, I don't know anything about it.
Can you explain the rationale behind the Emancipation Proclamation?
My friend, as old as I am, I wasn't around then. That's hard to believe, I know.
I believe you were there.
No, I wasn't there.
Did you vote against it?
No.
All right, then.
Move forward.
What is it, Trey? You're writing something down for me to say. Big balls, you say it. All right. It's after 7 o'clock. Why didn't somebody tell me that?
That giant 7-foot clock in front of you didn't tell you.
You're a dick.
No.
Man, you're on a roll with insulting him today.
I'm not insulting him.
You tell me anybody has sex with me obviously fantasizes about other men.
I didn't say that specifically about you. I said, I did say it about you, but I meant anyone in general, any guy. Any chick you've had sex with over long, I'm sure Joy has fantasized about, besides Sean Connery, other guys at some point.
Oh, yes.
Stop it.
Up and down, Joy.
Stop it.
You think she'd get off if Dan sat in the room and just made the Sean Connery thing?
No, she's asked me to try to do it, and I can't do it like he does it.
I bet she would. She don't like Imus, because I can't do the Sean Connery.
He doesn't like Imus, no. No one.
Like I said earlier, just have a nice little celebrity gangbang.
She doesn't like Imus.
How do you know?
He's an old, so is Sean Connery, in my opinion. Sean Connery's sexy.
Man, I think you should go up there and draw that tea bag in her mouth.
God.
I call mouth.
God.
Man, why don't you rub some lube on that and get her in a papoose?
I don't want to. There's no papoose. Get out of here, old man. You and your hat.
Slide it in. Yeah, man, slide that bitch in.
Oh, dear Lord, stop the two of you.
Spit on it.
No, I'm not going to spit on it.
Well, I'll spit on it. I only got to spit. It kind of hangs off me. It's okay. I've put saliva for the both of us. That is a god weird pairing.
Oh, my God.
Man, you gonna bust a nut or not? I got a TV show to do and a tractor to lube.
I don't think I can with you in here now.
I'm good to go again if she is. Yeah, man, we've already had our refractory period. You know,
What?
You think she'd wear this cow outfit?
No, there's no cow outfit.
How about this Rutgers?
Not getting close to that.
All right. Ready to go, Dan? Yes. What is line one really quick, Al?
She was listening to Channel 21 news, and they're reporting about the TO broadcast tonight, and they misstated our station's frequency.
Oh, was it under the...
Inside the Huddle.
Was that on tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Why didn't somebody tell me that?
It's on every Tuesday night.
Well, that means they're out there listening.
Sure.
When we're sitting here doing sex talk with James Bond and John Hines.
Hell yes.
How goddamn embarrassing. I want anybody to hear that. Let's get out of here.
For more information on the Russ Martin Show, including pictures, videos, and so much more, go to russmartin.com. To answer any questions you may have about the show, go to russmartin.info. To email the show and during the show only, send that to studio@russmartin.com. Other show websites, johndavidryan.com, danO'Malley.com, djclo.net, and TreyTrenholm.com.
Man, you going to eat that or not?
Will you get away from me?
Man, get out of the way.
What?
You get in there with that hair.
No.
That's exactly the kind that I like.
Gross.
I prefer shaved.
Will you quit?
Now, Harry. I ain't saying nothing about it. I got in trouble last Sunday with that.
Fine, we'll go halvesies.
Good call.
The official liquor store of the Russ Martin Show is Majestic Fine Wine and Spirits. Their website, majesticliquors.com.
That's a big set of lips on.
Will you stop?
That looks like them ones that you get for Halloween.
No, it's not.
All right.
Oh, God.
Maybe she's sick.
You sickle. Get out of my bedroom, you sickle, man. Oh, God.
I'm still here.
The official site for Live 105.3, live1053.com.
All right, see you guys tomorrow.
You can now listen to The Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info.